eating it a little
All
while ago.
right, we're
Oh.
live. You guys, thanks for being on time. You four, Kurt, if you're listening to
Yay.
this, we have to give you the picture of shame here on Clovis. Let's see the shame picture. Oh, thank you so much for that. 19 months in a row, Beatrice. If only I could thank you in oh, there you are. You're right here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We've given Kurt the offline picture of shame on stream.
He's got a good one for it.
He does. It's one of the ones I was happiest with.
I'm actually surprised he didn't screenshot that one where he did, in fact, DC.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I could certainly go back and grab that. Ilana, thank you so much for 9 months of subscriptioning. I sure appreciate it. The subscriptions. So thank you very, very, very much. I think that I
feel like her username could be like a reread as like a medication. I'm not sure for what though.
Ilana Cardell?
Yeah.
It's the prescription for happiness. It's
Aww.
See what I did there?
Just because you know she's watching.
And nerd repellent. You know what? No, that's not
a very good one apparently.
It's not working. I need to up my dosage. Or I don't know. Maybe I haven't taken enough. Sad to think about. So as I was telling you guys before we started the stream officially, I've got some stuff prepared, and if we are on point and we don't lose focus and we just barrel through and we do all the things, we're gonna get to some stuff, and that's gonna be fun and it's exciting and cool, and you're probably gonna do it with 4 of you because I haven't heard back from Kurt yet, so I don't know that you'll make it through, but who knows? You know, it's only time will tell. So, without further ado, does anybody, since the bard isn't here, want to do a recap for the chance at getting some advantage?
I volunteer Ryan.
Ryan?
Yeah.
Ryan is well equipped.
He a chunk of the stream, yeah.
Yeah, he's totally well equipped to give the recap.
Spangle actually slept the whole adventure through.
Yeah, this isn't from Spangle's viewpoint though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so if anybody wants to hop in there, if not, I'm happy to do a recap for you, and then give you all disadvantage because that's the way.
No.
Yeah,
well,
that seems to be right.
I already have the advantage though. Okay, so what you guys did the last time on the Real House-elves of New Phandalin Season 1, copyright Jason Cardell, trademark probably somebody else.
Bravo TV.
Let's see, probably. So we had
course redeeming potions.
Ooh.
You had gone to Harbin Wesker, the town master, if I remember correctly, and you guys had retrieved the next adventure quest to go to the gold mine because there's gold there, and probably some other kind of task we were supposed to do. I don't remember what. And then you went there. Before you got to the town, though, you came back from the OK Corral after reporting that Bob was okay, and I guess did we bring back any of his horses, or did he get to keep all his horses?
He kept his horses.
Son of a. Okay, so yeah, a dragon chased you guys down. Spangle Luxley wisely and courageously advised. Oh, she didn't advise you guys. She said, "Yeah, just go take it on. It'll be fine." Which is not what I think Spangle would do if I were there. But there you have it.
You weren't.
After Spangle bravely took the lead, and then she ate a whole glutton of food more than would seemingly be physical possible for somebody of her slight stature, and then sat on your cart snoring like it sounded like a pack of motorcycles, like a couple of Harleys coming down the road. You guys coming up on this thing. It wasn't Harleys. It was just Spangle. She was just snoring.
She was snoring.
Oh,
We
yeah.
also didn't
She
mention
was
how
snoring.
there was a dragon attack.
Yes, he mentioned it.
He did.
Oh, he did? I
Yeah.
missed it. Well, then I'm just
But-
not listening.
No, you should tell it in more detail than I did. Because I just said like there was a dragon.
Oh.
Here's your salad.
Should have
Thank you.
There was
Well,
a big white dragon. It dive bombed for us, and
It'll be about half an hour, so we can watch one. good
Clovis
place and
decided to turn
Was it
into
white
grass.
dragon?
Hide.
Uh-oh, I think I lost my internet. Everybody just froze up.
No,
You're
I-
still
I don't
talking.
know if you
yeah,
guys.
we can hear you.
We hear you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're not frozen on our screen.
Yeah, just walk in here
All right.
like there's nothing wrong and you're not late.
Okay.
Is
I
that
have
how
a
it
great-
works? Is that how
I
it
have-
works at a job?
Yeah.
Yes,
That's
that's
exactly
how it
how it
works at
works.
this job.
If you're gonna be late, you bring donuts. Next time you bring donuts for
have
4 of
donuts.
us, and then a 5th one that is gluten free. Spangle is frozen. He's playing the Frozen game. He's being
have-
Elsa. This
I
is
have
him being
donuts.
frozen. Let it go, Spangle.
Let it go. Have you guys already recapped?
Yeah, we
We're-
already
we're
done
mid
recap.
recap. Yep.
Okay.
I just finished mentioning how you turned into grass to hide.
It was
Okay. Did
You were
you
so brave.
Did you talk about how like your friend Kevin Bacon was in this movie called Tremor? Oh wait, that's what our game is.
yeah. You're playing Tremors right now. Yeah,
I know.
Oh, that's right. The Tremors.
you are indeed playing Tremors, and there are
It's like that.
the monstrous critters that are popping up through the ground.
And Lexi's the girl on the pogo stick right now, so
Boing, boing, boing. Like a chair, you know. That's
Cheers.
a pogo
That's the
stick.
sound.
Yeah, that's what a pogo stick sounds like.
Stop.
So does anybody else have anything else they would like to add to our recap, just so we can all be caught up here?
Did you?
We
Did
ran
you?
into some
Could we
super
catch
scary
Clovis
bugs.
up on what he's
Yeah.
missed out
What
on
did I-
so far?
What
This,
did I
He
miss?
was
Yeah.
there.
no, I mean like this session, because he's missed an integral part of it.
I'm sure I have.
No, I was just saying that if we
Well, Clovis, I did a great recap, and then Beatrice kind of caught me up on some of the parts that I missed out, and then after that, Jason said that if anybody else wanted, no, go ahead.
yeah, that was
That's
pretty much
the
it.
recap.
That was a good
Recap.
recap. You got
We're
it.
good to go. Yeah.
I do love Ryan recaps because Ryan recaps add all kinds of new names that I can add to the campaign. None of the names. It's like you're
I
playing
didn't open my
line,
notebook yet.
and we're just kind of freeform jazz action. We're making up names. Yeah, you were at the OK Corral, and then John showed up and he was like, "Woo woo."
Wesker, that was close.
Yeah, no, you got some of them
Big
pretty
Al.
close, but every once,
Big Al.
There you go.
Tiber Wesker
Yeah.
is a half brother.
yeah, we're there. We're close enough. It's good enough for government. Is kind of how we treat it on this stream. So you guys are indeed at the loggers camp, as we see on the screen, and you are ready to roll. No pun intended. You've taken care of 2 question mark of these ankegs that have burst through the ground. One of them ran away, frightened for its life, as it had
Hell
whispers.
yeah, they did.
And it, I think it
Hell
got,
yeah.
I believe it got away with 1 health, which is kind of funny, but we'll treat it as dead. And then you actually killed one of them, which is always fun. And its corpse is just laying motionless and oozing on the ground outside. Yeah, it's super gross, like
Yeah.
mega gross.
And again, the Rangers are really pulling their weight. They're just they're
Yeah.
the reason
Hey, I
feel
got one
comfortable.
with an arrow.
They're certainly
Yeah.
shooting a lot of arrows.
You're shooting a lot of arrows, but I feel like Kyra and I are again doing a lot of the work.
But to be fair, to be fair, there have been a lot of arrows that have been shot. So
you also put me into a coma when I was trying to fight one, so I'm gonna put that on you, not me.
Right.
Yeah, but
You
it
can-
saved you.
can put that on me.
It threw you down to the ground. It
You-
moved on after.
Yeah, you can put that on me, but I mean, the way you guys are shooting, I could get a hit. So I feel like I did myself a favor.
Yeah, no, you probably saved his life. To be completely honest, it was a
It
rather
probably would have ate you.
yeah. I mean, it was more effective than turning to grass. That's probable.
Okay, you're always
You're
like,
not gonna live that one down.
I did say you are like always like Killmonger, blah blah blah.
I'm
And
just
I'm like,
kidding.
okay.
This is just me. I'm just ribbing. We're joshing. We're busting
And-
chops. Spangle, you've woken up because I can't deal with the snoring anymore. Yeah, you're certainly awake.
Hey.
And I'll even move you into the fray because I can't deal with the
Just
snoring.
chuck her. Yeah.
You're walking up the path and you stumble upon this this humongous monstrous bug-like creature that's just oozing acidic like goo and stuff. Then it's just kind of squashed on the ground. So
Spangle hasn't quite opened her eyes yet, and so she's kind of like walking along, like rubbing the sleep out of her eyes, scratching herself in ways we're not going to talk about in a PG-13.
thank you.
Wow.
But there's some readjustment going on, and what on earth? What, guys? What's going on here?
You're back. Spangle, you're back. Where have you been?
I've been having the weirdest dream. I dreamt that there was a dragon and that there was singing.
It's not my fault. I did not do anything.
Well, that's
All right,
part
so you guys looking at me, but it wasn't me.
No. To be completely fair, he didn't cast a sleep spell on you. That was another party member. So it was that was just you just needed a little bit of rest. To be fair. Spangle, you have joined the fray. You are back in it. You guys are not in immediate danger right now. You're not currently even in combat. So actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna scrap the old turn order because we don't need it right now. We're done. We're not in combat. So we're clearing that out and we're closing turns for the moment.
All right. So you can just move around.
Yeah, you guys can move around as needed. A few of you are around this building, and kind of you're checking things out, walking around, checking out the lay of the land. You spy in through that window that there seems to be somebody cowering and blockading the door. It's a barred window, so you can't go in through there. But you
well,
do
how can
see
you
a
tell what
person.
class it is?
Ha ha! Funny. I'll call
I'll
out
handle
to
the
this person.
dad jokes from here on out. Thank you very much.
I'll call out to this person that happens to be hiding.
Sure, yeah. What do you say?
We scared away the bugs. You can come out now.
The exterminators are here. We're prepared to take care of your bug issue. I know you didn't call us, but we're here for you. Bugs.
There is zero chance that I'm coming outside unless you can assure me that the entire place has been eradicated of those monstrous bugs. I am never coming out of this room. I've got a bathroom in here. Didn't come equipped with one, but there is one now, as far as I'm concerned. And I'd probably stay away from that window if I were you, Mr. Dwarf. It's probably kind of stinky.
Oh,
Is your name Tiber?
Yeah, what's it to you?
Tiber, we have a supplies for you. You want to just leave them out here? Is that good?
Yeah, fat chance. You leave them out there, those bugs are gonna eat them, and I ain't getting them if you can't promise me that it is all clear out there. Can you find any of my workers? Anybody that can give me the all clear, I'll trust you. But I saw one of them bugs pop up out of the ground and eat somebody right in half. Just bit them like Big
Yikes.
Al ripped a freaking mule. I've heard about that guy, and this was just like that. 100%. Swear to God, scariest thing I've ever seen in my life.
oh, you're from New York.
I like the accent.
Is Luxie right by a hole in the floor? Is that what I'm seeing there?
You
Yeah.
are indeed right next to one of the burrowed places where one of these ankegs, dove back into the ground and burrowed away.
It ran.
Okay.
Spangle, be careful. Those are what they burst out there and they ran away from there. So just be careful of those holes.
I'm gonna stick my head way down in there and.
Okay.
Hello.
I'd watch out for
Is there
Shia
anybody
LaBeouf.
else in there?
It's a holes joke, Shia LaBeouf. No, you hear.
I got it.
You hear no echo. It's just a soft kind of earth that has been pushed away and burrowed through. It doesn't sound like it travels very far, and it just kind of sounds like you're yelling into a pit that goes down a little bit and then kind of veers off to the west.
I want to yell in the window and
Okay,
ask them
I don't
how
think
many
there's
how many
anybody
bugs there
else.
are.
There have been bugs all over the damn place. They pop in, they pop out. I don't know what the deal is, but I think that we pissed off some bugs somehow, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me because I ain't got no problem with bugs. I deal with bugs all the time. We've got bugs in this room, not big ones that bite people in half though, and they definitely don't have acid. And that's just kind of where I'm living. So these bugs I can deal with. Everything's fine for me over here.
Where
Kai, are you exploring?
where's our party? Like I see 3 of us, but where is the rest of?
I'm out on the
looking
dock.
around for
I want to
friends.
I want to look on the dock for signs of these other workers. And look around the lake from the dock.
Where's the
river.
person? Where's the person we're talking to? I don't see that house.
Yeah, so you can see it on Jade's stream, but
Oh,
he
can you
is
not see it?
in
No,
Yeah.
there's we can't.
It's all
read it.
shadowy.
I think there's
he's
like
right
a.
here
That's fine.
where I am.
Oh,
Can you-
no, that's not okay. We can fix that probably real quick. Let me go advanced.
Oh, so Kaire's really close to the stinky poo room.
Yeah, but this is where the guy is. I was showing where he was.
You are a brave soul.
Am I looking in the
Yeah.
window at this guy? Oh gosh, am I in the P window? Oh no, am I in the P window?
that is indeed the excrement window. I don't know
yeah,
that it's just pee.
that's just pee.
That's
I
rather.
look at my shoes. Are my shoes okay?
Yeah. You know what? They're okay for now.
You got new
um,
shoes recently. You really don't want to replace them again.
So let's see.
I'm going to gingerly step back.
Hold on 1 second. I want to see if I can change the dynamic lighting here. Do you see things now?
I left. the
I'm
place.
in-
Oh, take a look.
Not really.
No, I don't see
no.
into it.
Was he in the house that the?
Yeah, he's
Oh.
he's in this room right here where I
Oh,
just picked.
all right. Oh, okay. That's right. And then that's where I wanted to be.
But I wonder why you guys can't see it.
That's fine. Now I can see it. I can see the corner. It's fine. Tiber.
Yes. What? Yeah. How can I help you, young little halfling?
Clovis here. So we brought you this stuff, and you're telling us now you want us to get rid of bugs too? That's like not part of the deal.
Oh, I'm sorry. You've never played Dungeons and Dragons before, it seems. Let me guess. Somebody paid you guys a nice fair share to drive up here and get your stuff dropped off, and you thought it was gonna be nice and easy, huh?
No,
Well,
I didn't.
that's fine. If all you needed to do is drop it off, then go ahead and drop it off. I'll pick it up eventually. That's fine with me. If you need something from me, I'm gonna need you to do something for me. You know, scratch my back, I scratch yours, kind of thing. So maybe we just take care of business and just deal with it. I'm not coming out.
And that's fine. But how about 10 gold for every bug I kill?
I don't have
I'm-
10 gold for every bug you kill. This is kind of like a thing that my brother and I do. He sends stuff up, I send stuff down. He's kind of the mastermind. He takes care of the money, and I'm just kind of here taking care of the stuff over here. So we make our money by sending logs down the river and avoiding the taxes because I don't want to have to pay for Neverwinter taxes. They're astronomical. So I get my stuff from Phandalin, avoid all the taxes, and then I'm just here to run these guys. So you bring me my guys, and I think we'll be okay. They'll tell me it's all clear out there. I'll come out and everything's fine.
Yeah, you sure look like you're doing a really great job of
Yeah,
taking
I'm
care of things in
scared.
there.
You know what? If you know anything about a Wester, you know that we are survivors. I will survive in here until the room is filled with excrement, and it is devoid of food. I ain't moving.
I don't know how safe you are considering they burst out of the ground and you're in a room that smells awful.
I can assure
They can
you.
probably smell you.
Yeah, and I'm
And
telling
then-
you, that's probably saving me a lot more than it's hurting. I'm not happy about it, but it's not that bad.
What are the names of some of your friends?
There's Greg out there. He's kind of my foreman. He's my head guy. So you find Greg out there, you bring him over here, and we'll be A-okay. He's got a name tag on it. Says Greg.
I'm looking for Greg or his body. I'm over by the tents.
Yeah.
Sure,
I
yeah.
see.
So as you've been over in the tent area, you notice that there is carnage. There are dead bodies that are kind of just strewn about, and not full bodies. They're partial bodies. They're arms and legs and bears. Oh my. There's no bears. It's just mostly pieces of people, humanoid pieces that are left, and mostly blood over by this particular set of stuff that you're looking at.
I'm gonna
What
shout
about-
real loud if there's any survivors around. Hello.
I'm gonna take it as there's nobody there.
You hear birds chirping and a river running directly to your
Oh.
north. You can actually see it.
Yep. Yeah, there's the river.
I don't really want to, but I'll check around some of the corpses for any name tags. Particularly if it says Greg.
Yeah, you don't see anything that even reveals like the space where a name tag would be pinned. You do see like sand that looks as though it's been pushed aside, and the bloody kind of like trail marks of where sand has been recently disturbed. So it seems as though maybe they've burrowed back down under the ground with these bodies after they grapple them and pull them in.
And
Ooh.
took what they wanted of them.
Yeah.
Vicious.
Okay.
Mostly their blood. So I think that was what they mostly wanted.
Gross.
We should stomp around and try to lure them.
You can stomp around if you
Wait. Let's
If we get more than one at a time, we might be kind of screwed.
Yeah. I got no spell slots left. I don't think Clovis does either.
so wait a minute. Are you guys just moving around like willy nilly? Or
Yeah. Jason,
yeah, I can tell. I would like to check out what's in these tents.
I'm gonna go back to the building and kindly inform our sir that we found some dead bodies.
Everybody hold for a moment.
Okay.
And I just need to check some stuff and roll a die.
He's gonna find another bug.
Everybody
I'm
does
about to
have
die.
has potions. That's good.
And not if you're grappled and dead.
Well, what are you gonna do? Okay, so you're all okay still.
Still, I'm
Yeah,
terrified
Yeah,
now.
for now it's
Then
fine.
then I'll let our friend know that we found some unfortunate dead bodies.
Those poor unfortunate souls. Yeah, so you go over and he says, hey, did you find them? Have you found any of my guys?
We found pieces.
Pieces? Oh my god, what are you talking about? That's not good at all. I don't like pieces. I want full guys. I can't do much with pieces of guys. We're running a whole logging operation here. What am I gonna do with pieces? That's crazy talk.
I think you might want to go back to New Phandalin. Maybe restock on humans.
Oh, so
Why it's gotta be humans, and
so you're saying that everybody's dead, and that's your pitch to get me out of this door where I've been nice and safe and everybody else died outside. Is that what you're going with?
You asked us to find Greg, and we cannot find Greg, but we found what's probably pieces of Greg.
Oh
Can you
my
tell us what he
god.
looked like?
Greg was such a good friend. He was taller, like 6'2". He did community theater and tried to make it as an actor. Moved up to New York. Oh my gosh.
New York.
I miss him. Yeah, it's south of New Phandalin. You've never been to New York. They've got this whole outbreak thing going on. You stay away from there. It's terrible.
Okay, that's fair.
Did we look through the tents yet?
I
I think we
no,
did.
we haven't. I was about to roll to do that.
Oh, I mean,
We're
I
we're
walked
working
through
on
them
that.
earlier.
You
but-
guys just haven't because you're not there, but we have.
Oh, you went into the tents.
Yeah.
I thought we just looked at the
Yeah,
site.
you were looking through the tents,
Yeah.
and there was nothing. It seems like these were like the domiciles of these workers. They kind of like they did their thing here, and
What about these trees over here?
let me find out where you are. You're moving into the trees. The trees are. It's just the outskirts of the logging camp. You can see that they've kind of like. It looks like they've picked and chose the prime trees, and they've left a few for shade that look like they could have been good trees, but for the most part it's just kind of a few scattered trees for shade. Nothing of note.
Is the campsite that Corbin and I are at, or is it in the same state as the other one?
Yeah, there's this one looks like there's there was a scuffle, and people kind of ran towards maybe the water, thinking they could have gotten away from these things. Maybe bugs don't like water, I don't know. But it looks like there have been people that have been dragged. Hold on. The movement that just happened actually happens to have I'm assuming you moved in a straight line, correct, from where you were?
Oh shoot, predictable. Straight lines, watch out.
All right, so as you walked into this space from where you were, you feel the ground rumble, and directly to your east, you notice, as I figure out how to get onto the correct layer. And it's nice because these layers, they keep everything hidden from you guys, but
then you gotta reveal them.
Yeah, then I gotta reveal.
Then you gotta
them.
remember which one it is.
Yeah, no, it's so much work. Oh gosh.
Layers.
And it's not that one. I don't.
It's not a dragon layer, is it?
And we go ahead.
That doesn't look like east.
There it is. I was gonna say that's definitely south.
No, well,
I'm fine with it because it's further
A
away.
dragon layer
it's-
is much more exciting than a dragon's lair.
Unless you're an old 80s game on a yellow disc.
Never played it.
All right, hold on. I can't seem to copy this here, and that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to grab that and put it on the space where it popped out, which is over here.
Oh my, that's certainly not east.
Well, I'm sorry. I had to move that thing.
Oh, how many are there?
No, just the one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh,
So it
yeah,
pops up
so-
and it goes. That's like I have placeholders that are over in an area, and that's I just want to have them
That's
all
where
in
you
the same
drag 'em.
place. Yeah, so I dragged him from there. So he pops up and he starts skittering directly towards you. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
I take it that's me. Okay.
Yes, that would be. I'm sorry.
You're the one that woke it
okay,
up.
so-
Hopefully this is the one with one health.
Yeah, well, no. As it bursts through the ground, you are not caught unawares as it by the rumblings and thrown to the ground or anything. So you keep your footing, but it does come right on up to you and gives you a little nom nom, pew pew, and it does indeed nom nom. You take. That would be 10 points of slashing damage and 3 points of acid damage, 13 damage.
Oh, that's rough.
Damn.
And you are grappled.
You have
Okay.
no luck.
I'm just the punching bag of this.
I was like, weren't you the one that's been grappled every time?
I've been hurt in every encounter we've had ever.
Yes.
If I'm waiting for bad luck, I have
As
no
a
luck at
healer,
all.
I can confirm this.
So you are indeed grappled. Thank you for removing the health that you lost. And it is just goozing its icky ooze of acid on top of you. So it's goozing hardcore. So let's
So-
go ahead and I'm
Put me
gonna.
to sleep.
Oh, now you want to be asleep.
Oh, now you want to be
That's
Yeah,
right.
everyone wants to be asleep when the bard's around.
It's all fun and games until someone's asleep. Alright, so
I want to wait. Oh, you already started the turn order thing.
Yes, sir. And I've even moved the up into the real world. So luckily, you didn't step on the square that would have triggered two of them to pop up at the same time when you got the first one. So that was a good thing. You
That
done
would've been
good.
a full dead party.
That would have been less fun. That would have been less fun. Let me roll initiative for
Ooh,
Mr.
I'm not first.
It didn't. I don't think it kicked mine in. It said
uh.
you wanted to send the result of this roll to the turn tracker, but no valid token was selected.
Oh, you have to be selecting your token when you roll.
That's annoying. Do you want me to re-roll, or do you want
Yeah,
to kick
go
me
ahead
in?
and roll.
Damn, that's
Click
my best
muted
initiative
roll.
roll so far.
It's gonna be better, Anthony.
It's gonna be a
No.
Oh,
Oh, don't screw that
Liar.
up again.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. I have to add a turn for this guy. Guy.
Hopefully it gets a 1.
No, but it didn't do great. It got a 5. But it's still gonna go before you because
Everyone does.
Sears was terrible.
I get a -1 on my initiative anyway.
So Corbin, you are first to act, which is advantageous for you because you're the closest to this thing, and you get to decide your fate and your future in the course of action that you shall take. So, what are we gonna do, Corbin?
I'm gonna drink
And-
my potion.
You got a potion. There you go. So it's an action to slug it down, but you can go ahead and heal yourself for the full amount that a potion would heal you for, which I think for you is do we say it's 12?
Oh, did we increase it?
No, well, it was.
It's been 10.
Is it 10? Okay, sorry, I lied.
Yeah, but I think we might need it to go up soon with all of us having over
Oh,
20.
oh,
Like,
you think that you would like to go up soon?
I've got the least amount of health.
Listen,
It doesn't really
if
matter.
we're, I'll start drafting a petition, Kyer, to the DM
Okay. Yeah.
from Clovis
You draft away.
and Kyer.
Trust me, it's not going to help. So you will, I'm sure, find much better potions over time, but currently, this is what you got. So there was a redemption of potions to start the day off. So you did get all potioned up, which is great.
That probably just opened the buy.
So Corbin, you
We
popped
did?
yours. Everybody that was online did.
Yeah.
You jerks.
I'm just saying that Beatrice.
I mean, we didn't know if you were gonna be here, so we didn't know.
She didn't want to waste it. It's all right. So let's see, Corbin. Let me remove your pociones. That's Spanish for potion.
I don't think so.
Most people don't know that. Even Spanish
It's
people.
wrong.
most everyone doesn't know it.
Pociones has been removed. All right. So Corbin, you can attempt to get out of this grapple. And I'll let you do that even though you nommed on a potion. So give me a dexterity saving throw for and you can try to get away. You do not get away, but valiant effort. Spangle, you're up,
Okay.
and you're
Spangle, be careful.
so far away. So
Yeah. I'm looking
far
at that.
away.
I'm just glad I ran back after telling our buddy that all his friends were dead.
Yeah, you could have been
That's
all the way
lucky.
over there.
Yeah, I would have been gone. We lost him.
Who? Damn it. Well, he's unconscious anyway. It's not his turn. So
He's not unconscious.
Spangle. No, I mean he's grappled. It's not his turn. So Spangle, it's on you.
Spangle.
Hopefully,
Okay.
Corbin will be back in time.
I think so. I'm gonna hope so.
I'm back. I'm here.
Nice.
You're hitting that guiding bolt, huh? It's a wisdom
Oh,
saving
I'm
throw.
sorry. I was trying to open up the information to see. Oh, okay. So that does have a lot of range. I'm thinking that probably is going to be the best. But let me see how close. I don't think I'm going to be able to be in bless range of anybody if I move 30 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nah, I can't get to Corbin with that. So yeah, I am going to do my guiding bolt. Did it already? Where's?
It looks like it's already damaged.
Yeah, it looks like it
There's
did the
a guiding
damage.
bolt.
It
I
already,
just
it
have
already
to
clicked all the
right?
things.
Yeah, I just have to see if I save. He does not save, so he takes the full 8 damages. Does it do anything else?
I think he gives
Ooh.
advantage on the swing.
So wait a second. 8 damage?
That's what it looks
Is
like.
that it?
It
Unless-
says
Well, it's like
2.
46. I feel like it should be more than 8. I guess it could be 8. I
You got a
suppose.
4 and then 2 2s is what you actually rolled.
Well, let's see. Let's just make sure it's all right. So, it says you got +2 or wisdom times 2, or 2 wisdom plus 2 proficiency. Oh, 2 your wisdom plus 2 proficiency equals 4 plus 2 and 2. You rolled 2 dice. Did you roll it at a lower level, the spell?
I just clicked on the button. I don't even know what
think
option
Usually it gives you the option if you want to roll as a level 2 spell or a level 1 spell.
Oh yeah.
If you had them available, I think it would have given you the possibility. Have you been tracking your spells and you only had 1 available? Because you shouldn't have. You should have plenty of your spells available because you guys
Yeah,
slept.
he should have all.
I went ahead and put myself back to all my spells because I thought we had a long rest between the last
we
two.
did.
And
Yeah, it's been days.
I thought so. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
yeah. So
try,
no,
try
I have
rolling it again.
Okay. I mean, I just clicked on the title because I was trying to like look at the to see what the range on it is.
Okay.
But it says it's here.
Looks like you're close now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 120 feet is the range. So on a hit, the target takes 4d6.
Okay. So
That's what it says.
so run
Okay.
or click on the gliding bolt plus 4. Like click the link below.
Ooh,
There you go.
That's
that
better.
looks a lot nicer. Yeah. Oh, let's do that one.
Well,
I want that one.
except that what it seems like it's rolling.
Your hip.
Okay, no, you didn't do it again. So you have to click on the thing below it. Like if you're looking at the stream
text of guiding bolt
this-
on the
oh,
video.
there's
right here, click that.
Yeah.
And then
but does 8 hit? But does 8 hit it, Jay?
Yes, it hit it.
Okay.
But also, I think that I mean, the 8 hit it because I rolled a 2 and he doesn't have anything. But you have to click that, and then a modal will pop up that's like, what level do you want to cast this at? And then you have to select that from the middle of your screen.
Okay.
Ryan, you're in tech. You should be able to do this. I have full faith in you.
Well, what he's doing is he's clicking the +4 on guiding bolt.
I know you
and
need to
it
click.
doesn't actually.
You need to click
Oh,
the actual. I'm trying to like give him the idea that he needs to click on guiding bolt, like the actual text that I'm hovering over. Nope.
There you go.
But-
Okay. Well, I don't
but
see what you're hovering over.
Okay. Are you looking
yeah,
in?
Chris keeps clicking stuff.
Are
It's
you?
in the
Look
chat.
at Twitch.
Are you watching
I'm
on
looking at
Twitch?
Twitch now.
Yeah. How are you not
I'm
watching
watching on
Twitch?
Twitch.
Dude, please get me the views. I need the views. That would be helpful. So this right here,
Viewmonger.
when you click this linked text that's in the description that you just send every single time that you're clicking the spell, it's going to
Yeah.
allow you to roll damage. So click on this text that when you hover
Oh,
over
I
it.
see. Like in the thing that came out. Okay. So. Yeah.
So that was your like, do you hit? And I have to
Ah.
see if I get a wisdom, you know.
And he didn't. He failed.
Actually, it's a ranged attack. So that would be like my actual.
Okay, so let's.
Uh,
Okay, so if it's an
so-
attack and not a save, then let's we'll just go with the 22 that's there and hit the guiding bolt.
Yeah. Just take that one.
I think you guys need
Okay.
it.
And so I see, and then it says like cast at what level?
Yes.
Which I guess I could do like. I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it at level 1 because I don't know
You know
my
what?
level 2.
Hold on. Before you do it, to be completely fair, I want us to do it with fresh. I don't want any of the we're gonna
Okay.
ignore the
But not
8,
not
the
4
22.
other attempts.
All right.
Yes, we're going now. So start
All
new.
right. So this is like
This is
It's
our
like a-
first times casting the spell apparently. So
I never clicked anything before.
Nope.
None of this
Like,
happened.
Right.
All right.
Got this.
you got
This one.
I have faith.
11. Is that hit?
11 misses. Sorry. You just wasted it.
Re-rolled.
No, well,
Um,
I thought he told me that it was a saving throw. It's not a saving throw. This is an attack. It's a range attack.
Yeah.
Range attack.
And that's why looking at that, I was like, no, it says you rolled a d20 with your wisdom plus your
know.
proficiency. Thank you, Clovis.
Yeah. The version that doesn't play D&D, you know.
I'm
because,
just saying. I don't know.
Listen, I just want to do that. I just wanted the gold, okay? It's so long. I want gold.
All right. So are you
Does
going to
guiding
move
bolt
it all?
Do anything if it misses?
Well, I moved. I already moved. I was hanging out up in that 10 feet there, and I moved down my.
And Anthony
We'll
had a
move
great
there
question.
to-
Does it do anything if it misses?
I think it hits for half still. Just know it.
Well, let's see here. So, a flash of light streaks towards a creature of your choice within range. This would be the big old baddie. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 46 radiant damage, and the next attack roll make against the target. And before the ending return has advantage thanks to the mystical dim light glittering on the target. It doesn't say anything about if it misses.
Then it does
I guess it means
not.
So I guess that means I burned up one of my spell slots too, doesn't it?
Yes, one of your spell slots is done at whatever level you cast it at.
Okay.
So next up in the order is Clovis. Science book string.
And
Well,
you said,
actually, I do have a
Son
bonus
of a
action, which I am going to do. Yes, I'm sorry. And I will bonus action. Yes, I'm sorry.
No,
You
don't be
make me
sorry.
waste
It
the
is-
I'll be
good
able to critical
intro.
one time.
Yeah.
It'll be good. Spiritual weapon.
Okay, all right.
I mean, I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon,
Sure,
and
sure,
I can cast it within 60 feet. So I'm gonna cast it right over top of like this little thing.
Of Corbin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can go ahead and draw a. I think you can draw a, whatever on the thing. So
Oh, I wouldn't.
I can draw whatever. Oh, more
I
confused.
wouldn't give that much permission.
all right. What color do you want to? You want it green?
No, I'm green.
There we
I
go.
want it pink. Pink.
Well,
I want a big.
you didn't answer
big
in
pink
time.
one.
All right, pink.
Well, when Kyer is casting the damn spell, he can.
I get to pick.
Let me see. Let me see if I can make it pink for you. Pink. It
Just,
was love at first sight.
did 11 hit?
Just,
No.
11 does not hit, but it remains there and will make an attack next turn because the spiritual weapon hangs out.
Hang.
The spiritual weapon's great.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
hang.
It's like having an extra thing. All right, we'll go with this color and we're
Whoops.
large maybe. Just trying to select the things that I added that you don't want the color of, and then add the things that you do want, which is this thing, and we'll make it extra large. That's your weapon. Pew!
extra. Oh, the weapon, right?
Hey, I'm attacking you with geometry. Spangle, you're using geometry.
All right.
Amazing.
Oh shoot, I skipped. Oh, it's on you, Clovis.
Okay. From this distance, can I see if it's like if this creature is hurt? I think you said it was, but I'm not sure.
Miss.
Nothing has happened to
hit
this
yet.
one. It's no wait, actually.
I thought.
Oh yeah, no, it did not take any damage because I wrote down 8 damage because it was a lie. The damage was a lie. It's like the cake.
Damage.
It
Lie.
It has not taken any damage. It's doing pretty good. It's feeling
not
like
the
it's
one that ran
winning.
away.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You're doing great, Spangle. I'm right behind you.
Thank you.
Don't go
Shoot her
anywhere.
with an arrow.
Just you? Yes. And I take out my crossbow and I shoot. Let's see. So, Corbin, how you doing?
I'm hurt, like usual. Grappled.
But otherwise, are you emotionally feeling good?
Not really. Can you put me to sleep?
It's that bad, huh? Like that dentist time. We went to the dentist and you asked me to put you to sleep. All right, let's see what's going on. I was going to do something, but since it's not what I want. All right, I will. Let me just make sure I can cast it to that sphere. 60 feet I moved. Should be able to hit that thing. Okay, I'll cast Dissident Whispers on it.
Get it.
Whispers.
Get that boom, boom, boom.
I take out my lute and start playing it, but no sounds coming out. Like you can't really hear it, except if you're that thing.
I don't think it hears it.
It says Wisdom save 13, huh? It does indeed hear it.
Nice.
So you see it drop Corbin like a sack of potatoes. Hopefully, actually, Corbin, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, come on.
Give me the
Oh, brother.
dexterity saving throw. It's holding you in the air 10 feet, and you fall to the ground, and you take
You're prone.
2 damage, and you're prone. 2 damage.
You're prone, man. Pro.
Jump Ranger.
It takes its pincer claw hands, its skittery chair legs, and it jams them into its ears, and it's like it's clawing at it with its sharp talony. Like it's a really horrific sight because this thing is not it's scary looking. So it's like
Violent.
it's and it's clawing as best it can at its face and its eyes as it takes, what was it, 11 damage?
Yeah.
It's a good bit.
Yeah.
And it's gotta move.
Yes.
It's gotta use its reaction to move.
So its reaction is it attempts to move away. And its move away is gonna be this away. and it runs as best as it can. Let's see, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20. It goes this way. As it moves away from Corbin, as well as the spiritual weapon, both can take a reaction to try to hit it with a melee weapon.
Oh, I was gonna do that. I can
So
go back and click it.
so spiritual weapon. Go ahead and give me an attack
Oh
roll.
no.
I mean, if you're exercising that opportunity, you don't have to. I'm just being a kind and benevolent DM. Nope. Try again.
Well, no, that's the. I think that's
just damage.
Yeah, that's
You
the
gotta-
damage.
yeah.
So you gotta.
So I gotta go like act like I'm casting the spell. Like okay.
Yeah, but luckily you won't have to. You don't. You shouldn't expend a spell slot unless you mark it.
No. No.
So that
There you go.
hits, and now go ahead
Yeah.
and click the link below to tell me how much damage you roll on it.
Yeah. Boop.
All right, take 3 damage. Hey, it's 3 damage it didn't have before.
That's fair.
That's right. Take it all.
That's right. Take it all 3 force.
Jeez.
Corbin, you gonna swing at it as well?
I was still grappled, right?
No,
No,
you
no,
dropped
you
it.
There you
were-
go.
Oh, it did
You're
drop me.
correct.
I took damage. That's right.
You're thrown on the ground.
And you're gonna, if you are taking a melee attack, you'll go ahead and do
No,
that with.
It's gonna be a longbow.
Well, you can't do that.
You can't
Yeah, it has to be
with
a
an
it has to be
opportunity
melee.
attack.
Why?
This is a free attack. It's walking away from
Oh.
you. It's running away. So you can take a melee attack with your attack of opportunity.
So I can actually hit it with my hand axe right now.
Yes,
Oh, okay. It looked further than that with the.
it
on
is. But before it
okay,
moved,
but
it was
as
right
it
next
moves
to you.
It
away.
does. It's running away.
Okay, I'll hit it with the hand axe. See what I can do.
Do it. Yes, that hits.
Nice.
And you take another 3 damage. Or it takes another 3 damage.
How does that only hit for 3? I feel like the hand axe has a +4. Is that just a hit?
That's to hit. So
Oh,
he
okay.
rolled a 1 and had the +2.
Ah.
The plus
okay.
4
So-
is for its hit, and that's proficiency as well as your strength modifier. So the damage only gets the strength modifier, not the proficiency bonus for damage. So
Bummer.
he rolled the absolute lowest he could have possibly rolled. Is why.
Okay, that's fair.
And we determined that Dissonant Whispers only makes it run away for 1 turn, right?
Just one
Uses
turn, yeah.
Its reaction to run.
Cool. Yeah, so he could have hit for a lot more. Like there, a 6.
I was just curious if I could. I've only ever rolled
Range.
low. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, it can. That's just the way it is. All right, Beatrice, it's up to you. It's up to
Okay.
you, Beatrice.
I'm gonna wiggle slightly over to the side a little bit in hopes that it will help my aim.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle.
Put
I'm at-
Corbin in absolute line to
You,
hit.
you shoot Corbin in the head.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's the one time I hit. All right, I'm gonna attempt with my longbow. After
right.
That's done so well for me so far.
Attempt away. I believe
got
in you.
120 feet with that. You got 300 feet with that thing. I don't think you're gonna miss.
No, it's
Ah.
not there. Sorry.
So Courtney,
Wow,
right? well, I guess it's too late now.
wow.
Don't forget, Court, you have that locket that gives you a guaranteed 10 once.
Well,
Next time.
10 is lower than 11.
Well, it's a 10 plus a proficiency. and
yeah, I
stuff.
know. The thing you rolled was a 4. So yeah, Anthony
Yeah.
is correct. You could use your locket if you want to. You can even use your locket now. I'm okay with that.
It would
Do I
be
just-
17. Yeah, I think you just keep in mind that you have it
Yeah.
and you can't use it until next dawn.
Actually, I think I put in the actual item, and you
It's in
can
here.
you
Oh,
click
cool.
it
I
and
think.
mark that it's used for the day if you want.
It's the clockwork amulet, right?
Correct.
All right. Do I just click it or?
Yeah, it should come up with like a, would you like to use this? And it's fine. You hit with the 17, and you can go ahead and hit the longbow thing, but just mark it off on your sheet that you used the amulet.
Okay. All right. So just hit longbow now.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I just want to make sure.
Damn. So when you hit, it's good. It's good. All right. So it has moved. Beatrice is gone. The Ankeg kicks itself into gear, and it realizes, well, what the hell it was doing. And it's like, and it turns itself back towards
Poor
the group.
Corbin.
Poor Corbin, indeed. So it can only, let's see.
They
what it's-
can't move very fast.
You know, it's not very smart. They are
Oh.
that is not their strong point. So it is going to attempt to hit the person that just hit it. In the let's see, it's gonna use its acid spray,
Oh, it hit 2.
and it's gonna hit the two of you. So go ahead, if you can both do dexterity saving throws. You're looking for a 13 or
So
higher.
two of you, you mean
Am I one of those
Beatrice
two?
as well?
Corbin and
Yeah.
Beatrice.
Betty.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Jake.
All right.
Ugh.
So Beatrice, you appointed. Beatrice, you take 5 damage, and Corbin, you take 10 damage.
I'm down to 4 hit points. Just letting
Yeah,
everybody
but
know.
you're not dead.
You're not. I'm not dead yet. Oh, I'm not. I'm not dead yet.
Mostly
That's a
dead.
Monty Python joke.
That is indeed. All right, Kair, it is on you. What would you like to do?
Save.
I am out of spell slots, so I could really just Eldritch Blast it. So I'm going to go over.
That's a hell of a spell.
5,
Don't.
6, and I'm going to try to whack it. There
Get
it
it.
is. And that. I
Oh
hope
my
it
God,
hits.
that hits. That hits so
That's
hard.
not a crit.
It gets
Well,
all the hits.
I'm about to roll a 1 with the damage.
Oh, it'll be so good.
Oh, okay. It's
Oh,
not bad.
That's
Nice.
good. That's an 8. That's money. Your money. You're so money you don't even know it. Plus
Are
11
we gonna
equals.
explode it yet? Is
I
it-
hope so. It should be almost dead by now.
It is almost dead. You can tell that
Just
it is.
poke it.
It is not in a good way. It is like, when it started, it was like, and now it's more like, it's like, it's not good. But you did your movement, you take your spell, you're good to go, you're done, Z's.
Yeah.
All right, Corbin, are you going to exact revenge on this monstrous beast? Or are you going to do something stupid? One of the two. Tell me.
It could be
Either
one
This is
of
a
those.
trick question. I don't think I can win here.
The only way to win is to not play the game.
All right, I'm gonna try to kill it. So,
Nice.
taking my longbow shot.
You can take a longbow shot, but you are in melee range and you will have disadvantage on your longbow shot. I'm just letting you know that.
Are you sure it's
What-
not just
Besides
minus
long
2
whistles.
with hit?
Sorry?
Isn't it just a -2 on hit?
No,
No, it's a
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
He's within 5 feet. See.
Oh, okay.
I was pretty sure that he was
Thank
within
you.
5. Oh, you were shooting for his butt. Okay, got it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
No.
going for the far leg.
Yeah.
He's gonna bank it off these trees.
Yeah, you know
I'm gonna
what?
shoot it up.
Oh,
Ooh, if you
That's
wanted to go
awesome.
for like the trick shot, that would be cool. No, you're you would have indeed disadvantage. Now, additionally, I will warn you, or I will remind you that you just took a opportunity attack against it, and then I will stop telling you anything.
Yeah.
But I've
just
given
stop
you
talking.
given you all
You're
of the
too
information.
you're too benevolent.
It's his first time.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know.
Hey,
I don't think
Hey.
we'll forget this when it happens. Go ahead, Corbin. What are you going to do?
Guess I'm gonna hit it with my hand axe.
Look at you. I'm so proud. It's like a proud
He's,
papa moment.
he's really disappointed though.
Oh no!
Failed.
He's
You're
right in your
way.
face.
You rolled a Uno. That is Espanol for 1. And you did get the +4, which is nice, but it is an automatic miss when you roll a 1. Now I'm not
Chop
gonna
off your toe.
make you chop off your toe.
What?
No.
That might kill me right now.
Yeah,
well,
he's having a tough time.
considering how
What?
you hit, I don't know that it would, because you've got a whole 2 health, right? Spangle, it is on you. Oh, unless Corbin, is there anything else that you wanted to do?
Call for help. I'm
Okay,
done.
that's good.
Can he, without moving,
dying.
can he take the dodge action, or is that can he not attack when he does that?
No, he would have to take that as his action.
Oh, okay, bummer.
Yeah, it's not a free action or a bonus action to do that.
Unfortunate.
Determining whether you will aid somebody or dodge or any of those things for your next turn is your action for the turn. Just the same
Okay.
as using a potion or interacting with an ability or an item. Spangle,
all right.
you get 2 things to do, so do them.
Okay, well, my first thing, I'm going to use my bonus action to move said spiritual weapon over beside the Ankeg and give it the old smackerdoodle upside the head.
Give it the old smackerdoodle.
Yeah.
That's my favorite Girl Scout cookie, smackerdoodle.
Smack. Yeah, we our goddess scouts. We send them out and they small smackerdoodles. They're like they're tiny little spiritual hammers.
They're really bad for the teeth.
But you know what?
They are.
I'm pretty sure they're essential in this time. So let's smackerdoodle.
Yeah, I just gotta find the button.
Also, for the future, you guys can add your commonly used things as macros. That does hit. Go ahead and roll damage. So if you find that you're doing some things pretty regularly, like dexterity saving throws or your normal attack that you use each time, then you can add those as macros, and they'll show up directly below the like icons on the map for each of you. And then it's a really easy way to just very quickly say, I'm attacking, especially for the things that we use all the time, and then you won't have to go back to your character sheet every time. So the spiritual weapon in its smackerdoodleness, it actually connects, and the force damage is just enough to crack the chitin, and you see ooze spill out from the little like fins that are at the top of the Unkig's chitinous like armor.
That's so gross.
And it just starts kind of like ooze out over its eye, and it goes over its jaw, and it's just, and then it like starts to take a swipe at the spiritual weapon, and it goes, and it just falls over, and it's just.
That's right. That's what you get for messing with Corbin.
And you can see the ground around it start to like sizzle and burn because this acid is just cutting into anything that's real matter. Oh, that's kind of funny. My green cards, they are.
You lose them.
I lose them because of the green screen on the. That's funny. I'm sure I could come up with some kind of a Johnny Carson joke here, but. I don't know. We'll work on it.
No one would get it because we're not 100 now. But
okay,
go ahead.
Well, you know what? Screw you. I think that everybody knows that. I don't need this. I'm 36 years old.
You are correct, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Can't I just make fun of him for being old? Okay, fine.
I'm not even. I'm the middle. I'm the
You're
middle
16.
in here.
No, you're 16 according to that young man that we spoke to the other night.
The bard and the cleric are both older than I am, so get on my level. I'm smack dab in the middle.
They're not making Johnny Carson jokes though, so.
Yeah, well, that's true. So it falls over, and it is indeed dead as a doornail. Doorknob dead. It's doorknob dead.
Doorknob dead.
And
Doorknob dead.
I'm gonna remove it from the where it is.
Put an X over it.
Okay,
X,
you guys like
marks the
seeing the
spot.
X's, don't you?
I like
Yeah,
it.
we
Alright,
did
big old X.
did some kill stuff.
Careful how you. There's still more.
Now,
That
Now
was
that-
my my bonus action, so I will have my action to be very specifically stomping up and down the trail here, saying, "Does anybody else want to come get some? Because I have some that needs to be gotten." Okay.
Sure.
We
So
don't want to hear Corbin up.
are you
Corbin.
specifically trying to
Can I heal first? I have 4 HP.
Yeah. Can I
are you
already said
trying
it,
to
I'm
bring it
one of
on?
my potions.
Is that your bring it
Actually, that
on
could be my
moment?
motion.
I'm
I'll be
sure this isn't
stomping.
directly
Well,
to me.
yeah.
So.
Okay, well,
the,
if you are stomping and you are specifically trying to get something's attention, I'd like you to give
Strength
me
roll.
give me a performance roll. And this is really just a
I'm just gonna.
Your
I'm gonna-
potion.
I just want to give Corbin my potion.
oh well
Can
when
I-
it's your turn you can do that. Right now it's Spangle's turn. Give me that performance check. Let me get it.
can this be part of my
Nope,
movement? Or
you've already dedicated to the. I mean,
all right.
you've made your
Yep,
choice.
okay.
You've dug my grave. Now you have to.
Now you have
Now
to
we
sleep
gotta
in
look
it.
at it.
Now we gotta
Not the
put your
first
body
time.
in it and then fill it up and make. It's gonna be great.
Can someone put Ryan to sleep? I mean, Spangle to sleep, please.
For the love of God, hit the button.
When you say someone, are you referring to anyone
Yeah.
in particular?
Any sleeping requests for you?
I'm sorry, I'm only taking Dissident Whisper requests.
Okay, so
Okay.
you with that performance, you look you look like you know what you're doing. You're trying to get something's attention, but nothing seems to happen at this point. I'll say
Oh.
that. Let's see. All right, Clovis, what would you like to do? It's your turn.
Well, I mean, is this what we're doing now, Spangle? We're just dancing. I can do that. So before I do that, though, I'm going to walk 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I'm going to throw my action will be to throw my potion to Corbin.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. And I'm going, catch Corbin. You got it. I'm going to throw it.
Okay. I love it. Let's go ahead and.
Does the potion heal if it just hits you, or do you have to drink it?
I'm pretty sure you gotta drink it.
I just need to know.
So go ahead. You gotta drink it. Give me an athletics check. I feel like that's an athletic thing to do.
You want me to do it or Corbin?
Yep.
Oh, would it range attacks be dex?
Yeah, no, it'll be a dex to catch it for sure. But right now it's athletics to throw.
Okay.
That's a hell of a throw. You throw it and it's a perfect spiral. You're like it's gorgeous. You
step back a little bit.
You do like the Statue of Liberty pose. You're ready to go and you're like you hold for a second and then you launch it and it is like spiraling towards him. You think that maybe with a decent dexterity saving throw, when I actually ask for one, that you'll be able to pretty much stand still and open your mouth and it'll just right in your mouth. So at this point, Corbin, please give me a dexterity saving throw, not before I ask for it. That's much better. So yeah, you don't even have to move. It's one of those you're playing catch with Dad out in the park, and it's just that moment where you guys are in sync. You're like, all right, Dad, right here, and he's like, and you get it, and it's just right in the mix. So you get it. I'll say that with between a 20 and a 19. It actually administers in that moment. Like it's such a perfect throw. You throw it, lands in your mouth, the cork pops out, but you're able to catch that with your back teeth, and it slides on down your gullet, and you are healed for 10 health. Gullet's not a bad word. It's not weird.
You're welcome.
It slides down your slimy throat, and it's so good. It just covers everything. So is that better? Can I say gullet from here on out?
Some potion.
Yeah.
And then what I wanted to do when I was walking down, I wanted to also do that performance, like.
Okay, you want to jump up and down? Okay, go for it. Give me a performance.
I'm just mimicking. I'm trying to help out.
Yeah.
Just pretend you're a pogo stick.
Give me the performance. All right, so you guys look like you guys are gonna be like the next step it up crew. Like you're doing a good job. Like it's clear you're rocking out. And you've got the moves, and you guys are actually like perfectly in sync. It's actually pretty nice.
We've been working on. Good job, Spangle. This is gonna be great for when we perform at the inn.
It might be. All right, Beatrice. It's up to you.
You're the one's gonna be doing the performing.
What? I thought you were gonna help out.
So is our goal right now
I clap.
Is our goal right now to see if we can get anything else to pop out of the ground?
That's certainly
they're healthy.
I don't know what you should do.
I don't know either.
Beatrice, I think you are a good shot. I think you should start shooting things more often. Just practice. Shoot the tree or shoot the tent.
If I'm gonna miss these giant ants, I think that the smaller tents are not as good of a target for me. I need more practice. I really don't know what to do. Do you want me to do a dance?
You can move around. You can do a dance. Whatever you want. It's up to you.
You could go in there. You could go in there. Maybe there's something in there.
Huh? That's an option.
Yeah, there is a doorway. It looks like.
That's so weird. It's like
I'm gonna go.
Ignored it and walked all the way around and not even looked at it.
All right, I'm gonna scout around while those guys are dancing like weird.
You only have 30 movement. Though.
Oh yeah, that's right. Where was I at?
Well, you could use your movement to end your run. Like you can if you don't get an action.
That would be like you'd be able to move right
60.
here.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
It's glorious. It's beautiful.
Hey,
cool.
Hey guys, has anybody checked in this little? I have no idea what this.
What do you see over there? What is it?
I see a doorway. I don't know what Jay. What do I see?
It's an old cabin, and the only thing that's standing is still like a chimney. The ground is mostly rock, it seems like there was a foundation that was laid here, but the building has kind of crumbled down.
So is this a doorway or something here that's causing this
that's the
fog?
stone chimney that's still there.
Oh,
That's
okay.
all that remains of this old cabin, besides the stone floor that's kind of intact.
Does it have like a fake grate like the Goonies?
No. Sorry. Kair, it's on you.
Is everyone healthy? First question.
No.
You're trying to think of what to do.
I'm going to go and try to give Corbin a potion.
Throw your potion.
I have
Throw
a
it.
No.
spell. I can heal myself a
4,
little bit, but
5.
okay.
I'm gonna go right next to Corbin and give him my potion.
Okay, fine.
There are
want
so
him to die.
many healers.
There's so many
It's
cooler
like I've been
ways to
teaching you
administer.
guys.
All right, so you give him another 10 healing, and Corbin, it's your turn.
All right, now I'm mostly healed, feeling good. Been a little bit of a punching bag, but I'm gonna walk in a line north
Maybe not towards everyone.
towards
you do you.
Clovis. Go there, and I'm gonna just be nearer to the group. I'm done. That's
Okay.
it.
All right, Spangle. What you want to do on your turn?
I am going to hold my action so that I can march in sync step with Clovis, because together we're totally gonna like summon all the creatures together at once, because we're gonna like march stomp together in perfect unison.
Oh my God, we're gonna do stomp. This is
Yeah.
my dream come true.
This is everybody's dream true.
Yeah,
This is
I'll
what
bring
tune
my
in.
spiritual weapon over too, and so it can like, and so have it ready to like thump the ground with as well. So it'd be like foot stomp,
Okay,
foot bump,
I like it.
right?
You gonna stomp the yard?
All right, Clovis.
Yeah.
Does that mean we are gonna see the greatest
We're gonna
performance
have, yeah.
of
We're doing it.
Riverdance?
Yeah, we're doing it together.
All right, give me it. Drop the beat.
Oh,
I mean, you don't actually have to drop the beat. Just give me a performance check.
oh.
No, it's,
That's pretty good though.
I thought we were going for it. But I thought didn't he want didn't
he's
didn't
assisting you in a performance check. So you're gonna do a performance check because you got a 19. And I'll
Nice.
tell you that
Ooh.
between the two of you, unless you roll a 1, Clovis, I mean a Spangle.
Hey,
Yeah, so you guys
17.
break out into some
we're doing like
gorgeous
cartwheels.
it's impressive because you look like you've trained for this your whole life. You break out the perfect river dance moment. Your upper body is perfectly still, doesn't move a single muscle, and your legs are furiously flapping around in perfect sync, and you're creating this thumping, emanating sound that just sends tremors across the entire logging camp. You actually hear Tiber say, "Hey, what is that? Is that a performance you guys doing out there? It sounds pretty freaking cool. I can't see from where I'm at though. Maybe move over a little bit. That could have got me out of here. That's pretty nifty, you guys. Did you practice that?" But in that moment of as you were looking over towards to Tiber, you do indeed hear the ground rumble, and you think for a moment that's more than our river dance was doing. So you hear and see to the southeast as I slowly change over the
I hear chairs.
What kind of board books?
Jamboree. Remember the
token there.
jamboree?
I do remember it. I don't know if it's here
and
or
move-
upstairs
move them
in
both to the token
in
there.
Wade's room.
And we'll say that this guy pops out and goes over to the correct player, the token.
Does it just start dancing too?
I hope so.
It's jamming. It's loving this. It's like, oh man, I'm feeling it. So you deduce, you surmise that from where you're standing, these are predatory lion weight kind of animals, and normally they wait till they're within range, and they pop out using their tremor senses to sense when people are kind of clomping around it like dummies. And because you've kind of like been making all this noise, it pops out and it's like caught unaware, and it's like, what? something's supposed to be within 20 feet of me. What the hell? And then it's like, well, I guess we're doing this. And it starts moving towards you. 3, 4, 5. And it gets here, and it's like, I don't know what to do. And it decides that it will randomly, because it's stupid, choose to
Corbin, let's do it.
I swear that
how did I know the results without seeing your die? Let me ask you that.
Why'd you?
Look, I have so much faith that it's gonna come up this way. I will do it in the freaking game. Like, I will do the same roll. I will tell you that I was gonna roll a d4 because there are 4 people that it can hit: Kair, Spangle, Clovis, and Corbin. And I rolled a 4. I swear to God, I haven't touched it, but I'll roll it in here because I'm that confident that it's gonna happen again.
Probably.
All right,
Is
d4.
Corbin a what?
He was the 4. So okay. Do you guys see that one? Does that pop up for you guys?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
you too.
No, I think it says 4.
Yeah. Well, no. So because I said I would do it in here, I'm sticking to what I rolled here. But I swear to you, Fritch, that it was a 4, and I in my head I was like, oh, it's gonna be a 4 again. So Spangle, it shoots a splurge of acid in your general direction. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
You can do it.
I think that is a no-go. Yeah, you take the full brunt of the acid spray that it sprays in your general direction, and it hits you. It's all over your shoulders, and you start feeling it like kind of eat away at the clothing that you have, and digging. It's poisonous acid, or not poisonous. The acid is like carrying away and cauterizing your skin. So you take 10 points of acid damage.
10?
Yes, you got hit.
Okay.
You done got hit, boy.
I did. Spangle 0.
All right, and I will go ahead and roll initiative for him and add him into the initiative order. Add turn. And he is that number. And descend. So, because he normally would get that surprise round, but you guys so wisely pulled him out of hiding, Corbin, you can go ahead and take your first action. You are not within melee range of it.
So you can keep your...
Do you understand?
It has 0 damage right now, right? No one's hurt it at all.
That is correct.
But if you hit it, I think you can still do that thing.
No, I think Colossus. Well, I don't. Let's read now.
When you hit a creature with weapon attack,
Deal this extra damage
takes-
once per turn. Takes an extra 1d if it's hit point. So if I hit, I can.
If you hit it, yeah, you can do it.
Use it. Okay.
But you
We
gotta
get
hit
to
it.
hit it with the longbow.
You done?
Yeah.
Oh wait, 14?
What's it got? A 14?
14. Sorry.
Ah.
Oh.
I got so excited because I just read the 13 for the dexterity saving throw, and sorry.
Bummer.
Spangle, that's on you.
Well, does Corbin want to move?
Oh yeah, you can move too.
So it doesn't grapple you? Maybe. If you're
Again.
lucky.
Backing away. Not today.
Backing away, boss. Backing away. All right, Spangle.
All right. I'm saying, this is awful. And okay, so here it is that. I'm gonna say. Spirit for my bonus action. The spiritual weapon is going to come between me and it and give it a swipe.
Sure.
Of course. And I think I'm going to, as my action, have the goddess bless some of us here. So let's do that. So that'll be.
The 19 hits for sure.
I'm going to assume. See if I can do something other than 3 points of damage. Hey, look at that.
Points.
Man, ramping right up. And I'm going to, I'm going to cast Bless for, let's say Kair and Clovis and Corbin.
Can you put that up in the chat? Because I forget what bless does.
Yeah. Okay.
roll a
That's.
D6.
I think it's a D4. I think it becomes a D6 when I become a better cleric. But
Oh,
we'll see how that goes. That. Or I can cast. I'm going to save my level 2. Otherwise, I could include myself as well. But there's your thing, right? One action, 30 feet. Yeah, everybody's within 30 feet. And Spango's going to be like, I don't like it, I don't like it, I don't like it, and duck around the corner.
Nice. Okay. You did the 4 damage with the spiritual weapon?
I did 4 damage for the spiritual weapons, right?
Okay. I don't know why I can't move the spiritual weapon, but it's next to him.
Yeah.
well, it's a picture, right? You didn't actually make a token.
Yeah, but I should be able to drag that.
Oh,
Whatever reason I can't. It is going to beeline for. It's going to go towards Carrier.
Hee
Weird being attacked, isn't it? That never happens.
it's gonna hit me. I've only got 10 AC.
It does indeed hit you. And it grapples you, so you take 13 damage.
Okay.
And you are grappled. And next up is Clovis.
All right. I'm like very upset that it sprayed acid on Spangle, and I actually walk like as close as I'm willing to get to it, which is not very close.
So you walk backwards.
And I walk forward one space, and I'm like, "How dare you? How dare you?" I'm like really I'm like, we were in the middle of our best performance ever, and I cannot take it. And I'm going to cast This Is in Whispers, but I'm also really trying to be menacing and like intimidating, yeah. So that's what I'm doing.
Give me them whispers.
And you get to roll. Add your D4. Yeah, add the blessing.
I don't know if he gets.
It's a saving throw.
I don't think it works for a save.
Yeah.
You connect with your dissonant whispers.
I take 16 damage.
16 damage, and it has to run away, right?
It has to run away from me, and that's right. Don't ever come back.
And I've been playing this as though it drops the person that's in its hands. So I hope that happens.
I need to do a dex save, right?
Yeah, give me a dex save. Hey, thanks for not crying about it.
Oh.
You fall and you take damage. You take 4 damage. Okay. Sorry. But it starts to
You can tell
run
who's got
away.
4 kids.
If it's running away, I'll take an opportunity attack at it.
All right, it gets to there as it's running away, and both the spiritual weapon and our warlock can make melee attacks on it.
Forecaster lets me use spells, so
okay, fine, whatever.
That.
Yeah, it hits. Then fine, you use a spell.
8 from me.
Spiritual weapon, and that does not hit. 14.
It does not hit.
No, it has 14 AC.
I'm sorry. Could you run this one past me?
It does not hit.
But he has a 14 AC.
Yeah, tie goes to the runner, right? Am I getting that backwards? I'm always on the other side. I'm never.
No, you're right.
Yeah, that's so. So
I've got to hit the AC. I thought.
You got to go above it.
I think you have to go
beyond. Go above it. Yeah.
Plus 1.
Beatrice.
Oh, this is so unnerving just seeing a giant Ryan on my screen.
Oh yeah, it's all zoomed in. Look at he's judging. I see it.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong on this? Is it backwards or?
I'm pretty sure that's the same, regardless of whether they're fleeing. If you're trying to hit, you have to hit the armor class.
I think he's saying runner is in the one taking the hit, not so much running away.
Sorry, tie goes to the runner is a baseball term, not a D&D term. I was saying you tied his AC, which means that it's not a hit. You have to get above his AC. Is what I was saying. And maybe am I doing that wrong? I don't know. I've been treating it that way for the whole game. But
it'll probably benefit us more than not. Yeah, honestly.
You guys,
even if it's not the case.
But I'll double check it. I thought you have to get over their AC, but I could be wrong. Sorry.
I thought you had to hit their AC.
No, I thought you have to go one over. But I'll check it, and if we adjust, I'll adjust.
House roll it, whatever. D&D.
Yeah, you're the dungeon master.
Thanks. So
You're the dungeon master.
Beatrice.
I was about to get mine.
All right, Court, what you gonna do?
If I've been
I'm
playing this
gonna.
wrong.
I see all the commotion going on as I'm like rifling through the debris of the cabin, and I'm gonna try again with my longbow. I'm determined to hit a bug without the aid of my amulet.
All right,
Okay.
I gotta prove myself as a ranger.
all right.
You have a
Go
lot
through.
of line. Clovis is watching. He's like,
I don't know
like-
how you roll so bad.
I don't know. I have no luck, and I just kind of out there all defeated.
That's the right call.
Yep.
Nice, she does not hit me.
All right.
and
I
you're
wear.
shooting in the right direction. I'm like, good one, Beatrice.
I
How long have you been in the Ranger Corps?
You know,
Um,
before this, I did good.
Sure.
I just I don't know. The sun was in my eyes, you know. And
Again, the sun again. It's
again.
A gun with.
Mid-
The sun is actually behind you at this time.
it's midday.
Um,
All right, Kyra.
Oh,
if it's my turn, I am going to take another Eldritch Blast at it. Looks like a crit.
Yeah,
At least
that is a
um,
crit.
So then, do I have to click something different for a crit, or do I just click it again?
You can click the damage there, and we'll see what it comes up with.
That looks like max. Maybe,
Isn't-
no, I
isn't
roll a
Kyra
d10.
blessed?
I don't need. It doesn't matter.
So we're just gonna go ahead and add in a max damage for the first portion of it. So you're gonna add a d10 to that, and then everything else stays the same. So
So just roll a d10.
no. We'll just it's
Oh.
a max damage d10. So you do
Oh.
the 14 there plus 10, which is what you would have rolled. I mean, you could have rolled, and it's the max damage on it. So we'll say that's
Cool.
24 damage. The Eldritch Blast leaves your fingertips, and I believe you said that your Eldritch Blast is like a greenish, glowy tint, right? Is that
Yeah.
So the greenish glow leaves your fingers, and it jets out, and it makes contact with the chitin, and it just explodes like this humongous. It's like Piccolo's like finger beam from Dragon Ball
no.
Z, and it just
Special
goes
beam cannon.
straight through. Yeah, so it pops right through, and you see the green beam shoot through him straight through, and he just
Jeez.
like he is a husk of himself, and it falls down like a one of those cicadas. Like it just kind of falls, and you hear the
Just
thud
an
of
empty
like,
shell.
and yeah, it's beautiful and gorgeous. And your favorite thing to see, we'll go ahead and put an X on it
Yay!
if I can figure out how to do that.
We killed the bug.
Meow.
All right.
And I'm going to move over to Spangle and ever so
Let's-
kindly ask her if she could
let's heal
heal
up.
me because I have 4 health.
Sure.
You know,
Right.
once the time comes.
So
I
it's
think Ryan's trying to show us something.
sure you can show away. We rolled this way, and you guys took less damage because of it. But whatever. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and take our 5-minute break. We're gonna run a 3-minute ad break, and we're gonna go to the bathroom, and we're gonna pick it up right when we get back after 3 minutes or 5 minutes.
33.
It's super blurry, Ryan, so I can't read it. I just see your red line. Oh.
Do you need me to do a healing spell on
Alright,
you? Curing wounds?
We are
Do you-
back. So if you're gonna drop out real quick and come back in, go ahead, Ryan. Quick like a bunny. Hop, hop,
And
hop.
Court
Sorry.
skills.
I'll wait. I'll
versus
just.
value.
Yeah, Court's
I'm
not
back.
back,
I'm
so we're
back.
good.
Come back.
Yep.
I want to bring it up.
Yeah. Oh, hey, 1 out of 2 ain't bad. That's pretty good. That's 50%. I mean, if your kids like did 50% of what they, it's not important.
What kids?
And just like, well, school or children. I think that you'd be pretty disappointed if they did 50%.
They would still get a trophy. Okay.
Oh, stop it. I'm trying to see if I can.
I got kicked out of the call for whatever reason.
You got kicked out of the call?
Skype full closed. I don't know why.
Probably had something to do with Ryan.
Oh.
I see.
Sorry, apparently Apparently, truly wanted to not cooperate.
Oh, I can move this thing around. I just need to be zoomed in.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey ya. Hey ya.
Boop, boop, boop.
So we're all back. We're ready to go. We're ready and rearing. You
I'm
guys,
vocally asked someone to heal me as I end my turn run up to Spangle.
sure.
But it is now Corbin's turn.
They did, Beatrice. They did have
Okay.
a baby.
Tis Corbin's turn. Do I need to do Cure Wounds on you, Ant?
That would be terrific.
Okay, I'm gonna run the Cure Wounds. Cast at level
Is that the one you
1.
have to touch?
No.
Okay.
Anthony's peculiar about people touching him, so
Yeah, I'd run.
I don't want to take any health. I'm good.
And if
You,
not,
do-
I...
you actually do need to touch them for cure
Then-
wounds.
Okay, then I'm gonna walk.
That's a hard pass.
Yeah.
whoa,
Just throw me a potion. No,
whoa, whoa!
I'll
6 feet.
certainly- I'll certainly take
Six
the-
feet. That's right.
I don't want to get sick.
I'm essential.
Okay, there's some heal.
If I see one of you guys get within 6 feet of each other, I'm gonna be pissed off.
You guys are all clumped right now.
Oh God.
Okay, well, I want everybody to roll a Constitution saving check, and yep, the virus spreads. You're all dead now.
We're all
5% of you are dead.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, wasting all your good rolls. I was kidding, but okay, we'll get down with that. So you are back out of combat, and it looked like you had some ideas of what you wanted to do there.
Let's stomp the yard.
Well, does anybody need healing at the moment?
I have
Fire.
11 health. I have 8 health. So yes, I would love some additional healing.
Are you, Kaya? I was you saying that, right? Because you're first and for me too as well.
Me.
Great.
Yes, that
Yes.
was indeed Kyre. Did you
Okay,
not
I thought that-
restart, Ryan? Why didn't you restart?
Well, no, because you said we were going live, so I was like, well, I didn't want to be the one to hold us up.
And then I said, go and do it because Courtney wasn't back. And oh my god,
Fine.
just do it quick. You'll be back in a
Dang
second.
it. Pushing a button. Quick, quick, quick. Even.
Now we're just gonna have to wait for Ryan. Ugh. Let's give the offline picture for Spangle.
For like 45 seconds.
The offline picture of shame. Look at it. It's so shameful. It's offline. I feel shame for you, Ryan. Is he back? No, it's just the frozen picture.
Let's do a stomp dance.
Shame. Shame. Yeah, I liked
Actually,
the stomp dance. That was good. You guys stomped the yard.
No, literally, we stomped the yard.
Yeah, no, you did. It was good.
But before
Let's do it
before we do that again, before we go after that, we could have the spiritual hammer be stomping the yard ahead of us. So if things like pop out of the ground, they'll be popping it out and like trying to eat the spiritual weapon, which they can't really eat because it's spiritual and doesn't really exist.
Can Unseen Servant do that too?
No, it doesn't weigh anything.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
it's
It
spectral.
can't slap the ground.
Plus,
Well,
you have to wait 10 minutes for me to cast it.
Anyway, so you guys are the people that need to be healed have been healed or no? Was
I
somebody
have-
gonna
I'm
heal
at
Kyre?
8 health.
Did someone heal me?
I think my channel divinity only works for. Is anybody at less than half of their health?
Couple
Me.
people.
Yeah. a lot
Okay,
of us.
so all right, okay.
Spangle, Clovis, and Kyre? Question mark? Where's Kyre?
We're having a tough time. I'm at 8 health.
Oh,
Me
yeah,
too.
Off a bit after.
Me too.
yeah.
So a few. Yeah.
Kurt, if you could move your microphone a little bit closer to the chomping, that might
Yeah,
be
we
like
need to
really
do that.
good for any podcast. That would be great.
It's real good for the stream. Keep
Yeah.
doing it.
Also,
There's
I
there's a type
definitely-
of person that likes chomping into a microphone. It's the same person that burps into a microphone. And again,
I don't
Anthony.
like hearing
They are-
to it
they are
all. I
not-
hate it.
okay, so you understand my feeling then. You
That's
you
got
you
nothing
get
to do
it.
with burping.
Click on that YouTube link and then it's fine.
I used to sit like share a cube wall with Olga, and I don't know what it was she chewed, but it sounded like glass for her 3 o'clock snack every single day. And it was I don't get annoyed with me. Okay, I get annoyed with some stuff, but like in
You
a
get annoyed with a lot of
professional,
things.
but in a professional
Say,
setting,
wait a minute.
I don't get annoyed very often. I'm very patient, and it definitely tested my patience because it was. I honestly thought maybe she was bringing in bags of gravel to like just grind her teeth on. It was the loudest, most annoying, terrible thing. And I'd be like, Devin, do you hear this? And he'd be like, sorry, what? I have my headphones on. I can't listen with her chewing. And I'd be like, yeah, okay, that tracks. And then he'd be like, I'm gonna go back to work. And I'm like, okay, fine. So it was bad. Olga, if you're listening, when you listen to this podcast, I tell you,
there were many days.
So there were days. And I would tell her that to her face. Then she'd have me killed because Olga was serious.
So I can spend so I can channel divinity, and there's 14 hit points that I can distribute amongst yourselves. That can only take you up to half of your total hit points. Is what Spangle's got going on there with her channel divinity preserve life.
Okay.
Is it half rounded up or rounded down?
Rounded up is the way I like to think of it.
Nice.
I could take 3 then, if
Okay.
I don't know about everyone else.
Looks
So
like
I've got 11 hit
Clovis
points.
Could
I
take
could take
3 as well.
I could take 3.
Okay.
I don't know.
I
I've
have-
got 8 left.
And I could
That's
cast the
not-
Cure Wounds one more time, but then I'd be out of spells.
I think you should
Well-
save it.
Corbin, how many are you at half your hit points right now?
No, I'm
He's
at 24,
darn near
28.
full.
I'm in good
Oh,
shape.
okay.
I gave him my potion. So
You could
I
heal
shouldn't
some of
have
the
potion.
Ankh that had 1 health. You could heal him.
No.
It-
Yeah, I could do that.
I don't know that it's a him.
No.
Oh
It's an
wow, Jay, you linked it. That's awesome.
What?
I can change it on my sheet and it goes on my tile. That's really cool.
And Beatrice, you're already at decent
Right.
health?
I was say I'm so far away, you know. I haven't got hit.
So far
so.
away.
All right,
Right,
can we stomp as a group?
Is there anything else that you guys were in the middle of trying to do?
Yeah, we're trying to find
I'm trying
you.
to find
Looking
Greg,
for survivors.
but it really doesn't look too good for that.
Yes.
Well, I believe, Mr. DM, have you specified that there's nothing in any of the tents? I mean, have we?
Yeah. You guys have checked.
We looked.
You checked the northern tents, and it looked like people were just living. This was their living quarters. This is where the
Right.
workers kind of worked.
Let's go look behind these trees, top right.
I'm gonna,
You
I'm
looked.
go-
You
I'm-
looked behind the trees up in the top right already.
But not over here.
I'm gonna go back to the what remains of the cabin and try to go through the debris, and
I'll
maybe
help
look
you.
in the fireplace that still seems to be intact.
I'll help you.
So
Beatrice.
you guys are searching this place.
Yes,
Yeah.
I
The thing
am.
that you started doing, you're doing it.
Yeah,
You're actually gonna do
yeah.
it instead of trying to take shots at things that you can't ever hit. That's good.
Hey,
give me-
I tried.
Hey, no, you tried. Let me get a investigation check.
I win the game.
Whoa.
See, this is when I can roll good,
Oh,
good
alright.
rolls.
She figured it all
that.
out.
So,
She
Yeah,
solved
just
it.
knows.
as you're searching the chimney, you do find what looks to be some kind of like weird stick figure of like a bundled sticks that are like almost humanoid looking. And from looking at it, do you pick it up?
Yes.
Here, you
Oh,
pick it
there.
up. It is
That
it's,
was a trap.
it's
Pick everything up.
covered. It's covered in blood.
And
And
you
Ooh.
notice that from the
Uh,
ground?
Her
No,
perfect
but-
investigation.
well, it seems to be. Well, I asked if she's picking it up. She said yes.
I pick everything up. Yeah. I'll
So
pick everything.
it seems to be 13 tiny little like stick figure humanoids that are like dressed kind of like people in the likeness of just general people. They don't look like they're made for a person specifically, but they're 13 little tiny stick people that are made and dipped into blood of some kind of an animal.
Does one of them have a name
It
tag
looks
that say Bob on it?
Or Greg.
You mean Greg?
Greg is the one we're looking for.
There are no name tags on this bundle of stick figure people.
She rolled a 20.
Yeah, and she found it.
Yeah, and there's no name tag on there.
Yeah, you haven't seen a name tag.
So it looks like there was a ritual over here, essentially. Maybe. Guys? I touched something I probably shouldn't have.
Yeah, probably. That thing.
Oh, they're kind of cute.
Found. Can I do an Arcana check on it?
You could do a religion check on it.
A religion check? Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely looks like
A religion check?
Yeah. So
ritual thing.
you see it and you recognize. I've seen these before. I've read of these. I know of these, and I haven't read of it. I know of these.
I was able to read.
I think this is a totem, and I think this is a totem that's made to bring like ill will on people. So that's what you recall of it. You know that these things are normally placed by individuals who hope to bring bad things on other people.
We should go ask our survivor
And
if he knows anything about these.
You
I
discern
think that's
that
the right call.
you discern that there are there seem to be 13 of these little dudes. Maybe there's some significance there that you could figure out.
I'm going to assume
Maybe
there's
there's
13 people here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
It's only 11, 10.
12. Well, there's 12. Wait, 1, 2, 3,
Well,
4,
there's
6,
also-
Count wrong.
7,
cabin.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah.
12 in a cabin. I could. Well, I mean, 2 people could have been shacked up in one of these tents,
Are they
or it
the
could have been
ants
4
now?
of them.
Okay.
So
Well, I guess we should go and ask our buddy if anyone may have wished any ill will on them, or if they were here. You know, I know they're here avoiding taxes, but they may have been here avoiding something else too.
Wow, you're a really good investigator, Kair.
Beatrice is the investigator.
So, is it okay if I destroy this thing, or should I
No.
just leave it alone?
No,
or
don't
I
touch
think
Bring it with us.
bring it with.
Now.
Okay,
Keep
okay,
it safe.
I feel
We've
like
got
it's
to
our-
keep it as evidence.
okay.
Yeah.
It just gives me the heebie-jeebies.
That's fair.
Do you want me to hold it for you?
Yes, please.
I don't mind.
It's got some blood on it, so just careful.
My lovely green tunic is already ruined anyway.
it's
Some
acid.
acid.
Yeah.
At least my turtleneck is still okay.
But yeah, I guess I would certainly like to ask the guy that's hiding about if anyone would have any problems with them being where they are, or if any problems with them in general.
Head back to the cabin.
Yeah.
So ask him.
Yeah.
I don't remember his name. Was it the last name Harblin?
Who name was
I thought it was
Kyber?
Kyber.
Kyber. Mr. Kyber, we dealt with some bugs and we found a mysterious totem. We believe it actually brings ill will on others. Is there anyone that you know of that may have not wanted you all here for any reason?
You think it brings ill will and you bring it into our house? What the hell are you doing? Get it out of here! You find something? You found a bomb? You bring it into a police department? What are you thinking? Get that thing out of here! Yeah,
I
there's
feel
people
like
that
it's already
don't like
brought
us.
Ill will.
We're cutting down trees. There's all kind of crazies that are like tree people and all that. None of them like us over here. We're a legit operation though. It's only sort of operating outside of the confines of the law. It's mostly on the books. We pay for our stuff. All right, get that thing out of here. Get away from me. I ain't coming near that thing.
Whose land is this?
This is the land of the people. This is I technically okay. Yes, we're in the district of the Neverwinter area. Sure, maybe you could argue that Neverwinter woods are like maybe ruled by a specific type of people, but no, this is just we're on the riverbank and we're just getting stuff. It's no big deal. Whatever.
How many
Hold
people?
on a minute.
How many people were here, including yourself? Work here.
Well, I had 12 people working for me. They're all out there in the tents, and then Greg would just kind of hang out over here with me.
So
Was
there's
Greg
13
one of the
little
people
figures.
from the forest originally?
What? No, I get all my guys from from like New Phandalin and from Neverwinter. We're all over the place. It's just people that are trying to get away from everyday life.
I'm
Did you
thinking it might be somebody outside of your crew, seeing as there's 13 little stick figure guys.
Yeah, can you guys get that thing the hell out of here, please? It's gonna just, if that's the problem, then I don't want it anywhere near us.
How well did you know Greg?
Really well. We hung out, man. I mean, I'm not gonna
And
make
he
you
was
say
over.
it, are
He was
you?
over here. You said he was over here with you.
Yeah. What? It's 2020, man. Come on.
I'm just making an assumption. Like
Yeah,
someone
okay.
stuck those things up a chimney.
What is that? Are you making a joke? You watch it, okay, man? I'm just saying, like, yeah,
Are
I
you
want
putting
that out
down
of
what
here.
I'm sticking up?
Yeah, okay. This is moving into directions that I'm not comfortable with, and I'm comfortable with most stuff. So let's just move on from here. That took a turn. But can you
Well,
please
if you're-
destroy that thing? I'd feel a
if
lot
you're-
better about this conversation if you destroyed it.
Can I do an insight check to see if he's telling the truth of like
Sure.
he's never seen it before?
Yeah. You
Yes.
get the feeling that he is genuinely terrified of this thing that you have told him is bringing these monsters towards him and bringing ill will on his people. You feel as though he is telling the truth and wants it dead and broken as far as he knows.
All right.
Can we
Pretty
confirm
sure he doesn't have
destroying
anything to
this
do
is
with it.
okay?
Yeah. No, Beatrice, do it. Burn
I
it.
don't have it.
I think Spangled's got it.
Yeah, let's say
Okay.
heebie-jeebies,
I think I've got some burning hands or some magic crap like that, right?
Sure. I'm sure you got a
Not
cantrip.
Yeah.
It's
So
just a bunch of sticks. You could probably just break it, but
Just make-
burning it is nice too.
while Spangle's doing that, he sacred flamed it. Whoa!
I mean,
That
that's
was
all you
amazing.
probably needed.
Yeah,
The sticks.
the sticks don't dodge. They failed their dexterity saving throw, and they burn up into a sacred flame of holy light that is channeled from your god or goddess then and destroy this horrific totem.
It's a goddess.
And you feel you hear from the side of on the other side, Tiber goes, oh that stings. Well, what the hell did you? Oh man, I feel a lot better now. Oh, I had a crick in my neck and it feels like it's gone away. Did you just do something? I had an intense pain for a moment and now it's gone and I feel great.
I guess you could say you were cleansed by the flame. I think maybe someone just wants you guys to log out.
That's pretty funny. You got a wise guy with you, huh? Is this guy? He's got jokes.
Girl.
She's got jokes.
This girl, she got jokes. And he's very appreciative that you seem to have healed whatever ailment was ailing him. You surmise that it was some kind of like a voodoo doll specific. Like he was one of the people that maybe was being affected by it in some way, shape, or form.
Well, maybe we haven't investigated anything, I think, to the west of here. Is it just more trees and stuff to the west, or is there anything just to the west of here is that maybe where you guys were like logging from or something?
We log out in the forest. We send them up on the river, and we got a whole operation. People pick stuff up as they go down the river. But if you got that thing and you think it's what was making all this mess, we might be okay to go look for Greg if you guys are okay with that.
Let's go.
Let's go look.
I'd feel comfortable coming out now that you've taken care of the thing that I wanted you to take care of.
No, wait a minute. Did you already know about that thing?
No, I would have destroyed it if I would have known about it. You guys found it. Where was it?
It was in the chimney in the center of the camping
Burned out
logging camp.
cabin.
Your buddy seemed like an insightful dude. I mean, I think that I was telling the truth. You think that you believe me, and I don't have anything to prove to you.
I believe you.
So he goes walking around and he's scoping out the camp. He's looking and all the places that the guys might have hid. He's like, "Hey, you guys, where are you at? Oh, Jeff, oh, Greg, oh, where, oh no, oh goodness gracious, this. He picks up a foot, and he's,
What?
oh God, this.
Why would you touch it?
It was. I can tell by this toe ring that this was Ryan. Oh God. I can't. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, and he walks to the next one and he says, "No, Jesus. Oh, this is the worst." And he picks up, just a pool of blood that just drips from his fingers. And he says, "I can tell. This is Greg's blood." Oh God, this is. I know you don't believe me, but I can tell. Greg and I, we were very close, and I've seen his blood before. This is it. It's type O negative. I can tell. Oh God, Greg. Oh. So he's very distraught, and he doesn't even seem to want to go on and continue searching the rest of the camp. So he's just wailing at the sight of all the blood in this tent. No body parts, but just blood.
I call in to Beatrice. I say, Beatrice, come over here. I want you to investigate this other burned down shelter over here.
Can't find the door. Okay.
Down here, Beatrice.
Thank you. I don't see anybody else.
It's just me. Just you and me. Come on,
they're
let's
all
go.
up north.
Come on, this way. This way.
Spinga will put her arm around Tiber to comfort him.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I need this.
There's two burned out shelters.
I'll take a look up here.
Check those shelters, guys. Those burned out shelters.
Yeah, they're not burned down. They're torn down old ruins of what looked like were like some cabins at some point, and all that's standing are the chimneys that were left.
Corbin, where do you go?
We don't find anything special in them, either of them.
I wonder how long I can do that before anybody tunes out. No, you don't find anything in either of those.
I'm gonna start helping get the supply cart in here, and you guys start talking to him about the job. Well, let's ask him. Maybe he does.
Well, I'll ask him if he wants us to help escort him back to town, because clearly he's a little short on help. So I'll ask him if he needs help back to town.
There's more money
We're
for
gonna have
him.
to go back to town anyways. I don't think they get work done with no people. But yeah, would you like to come back to town with us? We're gonna have to head back that way anyways. Would you like an escort?
Town, that's where I met Greg. I can't go back. I'm gonna stay here. It's what he would have wanted. He's got a whole bunch of trees that I can ship down the river. I'll be fine. I'll just give you a note. And my brother will send more people. Just nobody's ever gonna live up to Greg.
They're there.
Oh, you're very kind. Thank you so much. Very gentle and calming. So he's very as I said, he's very distraught. He's lost some dear friends. Not dear friends. That would be weird. He's not friends with deer.
Friends with deer?
No, he's
Was
not.
Greg a deer?
No.
Yeah.
He's a frightening.
He was dear to him.
monstrosity. He was dear. To him.
Oh.
Wow.
So you've got he's gonna stay. He's gonna work the logging camp, and
By himself.
until his half brother sends
Until he gets more
more
help.
people.
Until someone else tries to kill him.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody in the
morning.
logging camp was killed by monsters, but you can head on down there yourselves. Check it out.
I mean, it pays. They got life insurance. Someone made out with it, I'm sure.
We'll see. So you guys got anything else you want to do?
I was gonna ask him if he knows what direction the anyone that would have had problems with him would have been in. East, west, north, south.
I would guess that it's those damn There's some followers of Talos out there. They're the worst. And they were talking about, oh, you're on our sacred land, blah, blah, blah. You know what? I don't even hear it. It's in one out in the other. You know, it's one of those things. But there are these boar people out here, and they're always changing shapes and doing different things. It's very weird. It's all a bunch of mojo hojo that I see. I don't think any mind of it. If they done their worst and they sent some bugs, no big deal. We'll get new people. I've moved on.
Is it followers of who?
Talos.
Yeah,
Talos.
he's some like kind of like god of the storms or something. I don't know. It's all a bunch of mumbo jumbo.
If you're sure you want to stay here, knowing that it's kind of dangerous, that's fine.
You know, I'm a survivor. I told you. You know, they didn't get me. If I abandon this spot, somebody else swoops in, and then we don't make the money. So, you know, it's kind of it's worth it.
Okay.
Does Spangle know who Talos is?
Give me a religion check.
Okay. Buttons, click.
Button, click, click. Yeah, you know who the hell Talos is.
Yeah.
But does the DM? Probably. So
while you're looking that up, Jay, I'm gonna summon an unseen servant and have it start cleaning up his poop room for him, so he doesn't need
very,
to.
very nice of you.
Just to be nice.
That is really, really kind.
Yeah,
Let's.
better than
Surprised
nothing.
you guys are able to be around him, because I feel like he would stink by now.
He's
He probably
been making
slept
it in the
far corner. Yeah.
So yeah, you know that Talos is like the god of storms and thunder and lightning, and he's an evil god, usually worshipped by orcs.
Okay.
So, but what he's describing is like some kind of a shapeshifter type thing, which that doesn't you know that
That's
worshippers of Talos are often, you know, like they kind of study the druidic forces, and maybe they can transform, but they boars are typically what Talos is embodied by.
He doesn't have a gauntlet, does he?
Yeah, no. So no, he doesn't.
That's good.
Talos, not his brother Thanos.
Totally different.
Yeah, so different.
Is there anything else we gotta do here, or should we start to head back to town?
What was your goal in coming here?
Drop off
Drop
some
off
supplies.
supplies for a group of
TFO.
people.
Sure. Right.
And making sure that Vincent gets returned.
Yeah,
well,
Vincent
we
definitely has to
gotta
come
bring
back.
back the mule or bull.
Was there maybe?
And we have to get something signed by.
Well, he said
there
he
we
already
go.
said he was gonna
he
sign
said he
it
was
and
going to sign something.
tell him that he needed new troops. So
He
figured
said
that,
he was going to
that was
send
it.
something back for his brother. But yeah, but you have a ledger that he needs to still sign. You want to make sure that you bring that back to Harbin for him to know that your stuff was delivered.
All right, Carrie, you're up by him. Get that signature.
who has the paper? And you sure you want me to get it?
Yeah, you had it the whole time.
Oh, okay. Cool. Well, we'll leave you here. We just need your signature here on this paper that say we dropped off the goods that you needed for your whole crew, and I'm sure you'll find a new crew sooner than later.
So he whips out like this very fancy set of glasses, and he's like reading it line by line, kind of like following along, and you can see him mouthing the words as he's reading them, which seems weird for an adult. But he's like, and then he gets to the line that's like, provisions for 13 for a month. And his chin starts to quiver, and his eyes well up again, and you could see that it was just a facade, that he hasn't moved on. And he kind of like haphazardly scrolls his signature on the ledger and passes it back to you without having to make any eye contact, because he just wants to be, and he wants to be alone. So
Okay.
You go, make sure you give my brother that note that I gave you, and don't open it up. I don't need any of that. He'll know that you've tampered with it. So, thank you very much. I appreciate it. and he turns back to the tent, and just kind of stares at it.
Okie dokie. Should we head out, or
Yeah.
what do you guys want to do?
Well,
Sounds
I guess it's a
good.
matter of do we want to confront these Talos people all because they're just going to cause more trouble, or do you want to just leave him to his own devices? I mean, we did our job here. I don't see any reason why we should be the ones to he should know he's causing trouble, right?
Yeah, I feel like to tell us people if this is sacred ground to them, we're not going to change their mind that it's someone else's area to use and cut down and clear cut.
But you bring up a good point about this god of storms, though. I wonder where we're located, and I wonder if we could ask Tiber how close the coast is.
We're pretty far from the coast. We're by a river. We're pretty far.
Yeah, we're
I navigated this here.
But we have to go back to the coast. That way, we come out of the river. We have to go back out of the woods down the river. Rivers always flow to. We're not going to go upriver. We're going to go downriver, and rivers always flow to the ocean. Any ranger would know that. Worth his salt.
Okay, we can't shoot our arrows very well. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if we should go to the coast and look for those. Shipwrecks.
You guys are here, and you believe the coastal area that you're trying to shoot for is in is in this general area. That is.
I see no ping.
You'll get it in a second.
Okay.
In that area.
So it's on the way.
They go. Pretty
it's
far.
It's on the way down there. I mean, we should ask Tiber. He can give us some directions. And then we can find out more about this god of storms, because I bet that god of storms is making those boats crash.
That sounds like a reasonable theory to me.
That's a good theory, but don't we have a dragon issue that's higher priority?
I can always turn into grass.
Spot on.
That's true.
And that dragon is one shot with an Edric blast and blah.
One time.
That was fine for me one time.
Okay.
I say we stay here tonight, heal up, and go down to the river.
We don't have any watercraft, do we?
No, we're just going to go look at the boats that are crashing.
I'm pretty sure we can make a raft or something and then just float down the river because it's going down to the sea anyway, right?
Oh my God, I love this idea, Spangle.
It'd be very relaxing.
Rangers should be very crafty with their.
You're right, but I've
survival.
heard there's dangerous conditions on this river, and maybe it's not wise.
Don't be a
to build a crappy
pansy.
raft.
Goodness gracious, these Rangers are pansies.
Hey, whoa.
Okay.
Smart is the
Okay.
right.
Beatrice, can we make a boat, please?
I think trying to use the river and putting ourselves into a completely open space where we will have to swim to safety if something bad happens might not be the right call. I think using trees for cover and staying near things that might keep us safer.
You
could be
rely
There's
on us
also
to get
tribesmen
in,
obviously
rely on
around.
us to get you out. We're going to take you a safer way.
Hi.
We
What?
also have to worry about
bad
these
idea.
tribesmen that are around.
This is not called Safety and Dragons. It's called Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, there's no dungeons here.
Yeah,
but there
we're
are
not-
dragons up.
Yeah, but your guys are playing it real safe.
You hired us to get
grass.
Listen, if you can change yourself into grass,
you're dying.
anytime you can change yourself into grass, you take that opportunity.
That's fair.
The rest of us can't, so we're going to be safer than that.
Yeah, that's this guy's self, not others.
I just think if we're up here, we're gonna go back down. We might as well
Let's
walk
take a
along
quick
the
vote.
coast.
We also have that bull, and I don't know how well a bull is going to
Yeah.
fit into a raft. If it's going to be even comfortable
just
standing
sink it.
on the water
So
the whole time.
I agree. Let's just walk along the coast.
Oh, okay.
So now you're changing your tune a bit.
I'm fine with walking along.
I will do whatever it takes to get an adventure out of us.
Well,
This wasn't enough of an adventure,
Oh,
giant
might be
bug.
offending our DM right now.
you know what they used to do? They used to let the mules carry the or pull the boats up and down like the canals and stuff. So if we have a bull, then like maybe he could be towing us. Like we could be on a raft.
Another good
Not
idea.
a towpath. That is a bad idea. Listen to your rangers.
Well, it doesn't need to be a towpath because like they have hooves.
I think that Spangle should roll a persuasion check to see if he can persuade these stubborn rangers to do something.
Your guides are telling you this is a bad idea.
So is the random warlock we happen to pick up.
Your warlock also can't plant trees while we're on a boat. But if you guys really want to take a raft, I guess we can.
Just,
I'm
you just have to
fine
chuck
to
your
take a
seeds
raft.
around.
I just want to walk the coastline to see if there's boats.
Oh, you want to
down
walk
there.
the coastline?
I just
Take a
okay.
raft.
See the boats.
Okay. We just found out about this god of storms. Doesn't that sound peculiar? God of storms. Storms cause boat crashes. We know that there's boat crashes. You might think it's about a dragon, but it could be this god of storms just pushing this dragon into this area. There's not even supposed to be a dragon in this area. So I'm thinking.
I hadn't even thought about it that way.
I'm just thinking this follows or talus might be something that we need to deal with. You know, listen.
We need
Really
to
wanna
help
go
the
against
dragon.
god?
Yeah, we could be helping that maybe the dragons are intelligent. I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm just giving you
Em
the
is
option.
frantically looking through a book right now, so
Dave's trying to think of what to do. He's like, okay, there's a dragon right now. Run.
I'm
He loves
thrilled.
it. He loves this. Trust me.
I'm giving you time to grow and make your own decisions and not
Exactly.
urge you on. But if you can't come to a consensus shortly, there will be a dragon attacking you. So make a choice.
I vote
let's
we stay
think.
for the night. And then I'm fine to check out the coast where we think the people of Terrace
Alright.
are.
I love what Kyr's throwing down.
Yep.
That's my vote.
so we're gonna do a sleep and heal.
Okay, then I cast Unseen Servant to help clean up all the bodies out here.
Oh, you too? You're so nice.
Well, I'm gonna sleep somewhere.
That's fair. Yeah.
I'll say, I don't know if
Get
I want
one
to sleep
spell
in the
back a
same room.
day. What's the refresh rate on?
You get all of your spell slots back.
If
during
we-
long
if-
rest.
If we take a long rest.
If you
I
get
get
a
them back
long
on
rest,
short rest.
if you get a long rest that's uninterrupted or a short rest that's uninterrupted, sure you do.
Okay.
But I'm
Okay.
using a ritual for that servant. But yeah, so I
Oh, I can use a
I
ritual
vote-
too then.
I vote with sleep.
Yeah.
I mean I don't have any spell slots anyway, so I can't cast anything. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting pretty tired.
I'm
So
totally-
yeah, let's do that. Tiber, if we clean up here, can you think we can sleep here tonight?
Oh, sure, that's no problem. You guys go for it. I just maybe give me a little bit of space. Knock before you come in. I'm just kind of I want a little bit of alone time.
He's talking to you, Corbin.
probably
He's talking to all of you guys. He's just sad.
I light the fire here,
And he says,
and I get into this camp.
I'm actually just gonna curl up in this tent. I want to be with Greg's blood. So
Well, all right. Then
I
we
just-
won't clean up Greg's blood with our
yeah,
unseen servants.
please don't.
But we'll
It's-
get the others.
yeah, that's fine. I didn't really care for them.
But Greg.
Have our
Yeah.
unseen servants dig them some graves. And then go to sleep.
So are we gonna do 3 watches?
You're gonna need to. And I'll even let you guys roll them. So tell me what your watches are gonna be.
I'll take first watch. Me roll perception.
Should we like
Yeah.
double up on each watch, or we're just going to like take 5 watches, or how do we want to do this?
There's 3 logical breakpoints in the evening. You can put more people onto any of them if you like, but it'll be three watches.
Could I have my little familiar owl help them out? It sees in the dark anyways.
Do you have to be conscious and like?
No, it just does its own thing.
I have
believe
good night
you.
vision, so I'll take the darkest shift.
It's always darkest before the dawn. So just tell me the 3 people that are gonna roll a d20.
I'll roll perception for. I'll take the first watch.
Okay, first
I
one.
made the campfire. I'll do it.
Don't give me a 1. All right. Who's going next?
I guess I am.
All right, don't give me a 1. Oh, you got so close. All right.
I can do it. I can do the last one.
Oh, Courtney, it's gonna be all on you.
Yeah, no. There's one.
Damn it.
But I say, I was scared to do it. Last time I was the one that invoked the dragon.
Yeah.
But like, even if you see something, it's not gonna stop it from coming at us.
Yeah, so you guys, God, it's worse than the
Did
chewing.
we sleep the whole night, Jay?
You sleep the whole night through, and it's now morning, and you wake up. You hear a rooster crowing, and it wakes you up abruptly. Thank God. So you do you guys check on your friend?
Yeah.
We just knock gently.
I mean, it's the
On
tent.
the flap.
You just like caw or something.
Yeah, he says,
Caw.
he sticks his hand out. It's covered in blood and it's like dried. And he's like, "I'm good, thanks, guys." So
Alright.
What are you doing with that
he
blood?
sends you on
Yeah,
his way.
without asking questions.
Yeah, where did that blood come from?
That was
the
great
ground.
blood.
Greg,
That was-
where
yeah,
were
that was
you?
great.
We cleaned it all up though. Oh,
No,
okay.
no, we
Yeah,
didn't. We
Greg.
left it
Not,
for
it's not
him.
Greg's.
Long rest. Does that put us back to full health?
Yeah, you're full
Yeah.
health. You've got
Okay.
all your hit dice. You're set. You're money.
Cool.
You don't even know how money you are.
Let's go
I mean, that means
adventure.
my amulet's reset too, right? My amulet?
Yes, that's on.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
Cool.
move you guys onto the Sword Coast, and I'm gonna run and go to the bathroom so you can talk amongst yourselves.
You
Look,
gotta find your own break.
I drink
45
a lot of water, so you still have to figure out what you're doing. So that's
Okay,
why
this
I'm
is
gonna
what-
let you have a moment to
This is
do.
what we're doing. We're gonna go down
Yes.
the river,
But I think we only go like 20 or so miles a day.
and then
it's
we're gonna go
be a
this
couple of
way.
days.
That's okay.
This is a huge trip, but okay.
Yeah, it is. Way
There's a
out of the
road.
way.
Should we follow the road?
It's not way out of the way. Look, that's
Yeah, it's about the same amount
This
of
is
time.
50 miles.
But
This
there's
is
a
gonna
road
be
here.
50. This is 30 miles.
Yeah, it's gonna be like 3 days to get there, and
Yeah.
then another day and a half or so to
Yeah,
get back
if we-
to New Phandalin. Which I'm fine with checking the place out if you guys want to.
Yeah. We can-
I was
and then-
thinking it might be wise to go back because I'm guessing we'll probably hit level
Oh, wait.
4.
so I think going on this road, like Spangle said, for a little bit until here.
I don't see. Oh yeah. I mean that's fine. I'm fine to investigate too. I thought the lighthouse thing Jay said was way higher up, but this is fine. It's way closer and easier.
Yeah. It's like
'Cause-
on the
'cause
way.
I thought he said it was like up here when we first asked him about it, but I'm fine with him changing it.
Okay.
Yeah. So if y'all want to investigate lighthouse, that's cool.
Hmm.
I'm gonna assume our rangers are probably out of arrows by now, but I haven't been counting.
I have.
Oh,
I don't
nice.
take
You
any
actually-
arrow shots because
You can scout. Well,
I guess you could still get.
when
them
Jay
back.
comes back, tell him you want to scavenge for your arrows, and it'll make you roll a survival check.
I still have 35. I don't need to do that.
Oh
just-
right, I forgot you guys bought more. before we
Yeah.
left the first
I
time.
say I'm
I'm not
I got
gonna
34.
keep track of your ammo. You're fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
That's I'm not. I turned that particular setting off in the game as well as weight, but
That's less fun.
yeah, I think you can travel 20. I think we said 25 miles a day, something along those lines.
We can almost make it to the road, guys.
So close.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say that you guys are. Is that we've made a decision? We're gonna follow the
Yeah.
river and then we're
Yeah.
gonna take
Yes.
the road down. I did not move the space that it was at, Anthony. It has always been there. I think that the question was how many days will it take us to get there and back? And I think I said it'll take 2 days to get there from Phandalin, and you guys were like, "Oh man, not 2 days." Or we could do this other thing, and it's a lot closer. We'll do that.
Okay.
And I stand by it that it's about it's more than a day's travel, and then it's the amount of time back. So,
That's fair.
that being said, or maybe it was 20 miles a day that you can travel with the cart, because you guys do have Vincent in tow with you.
And we probably still have the cart too.
But no, you would have Vincent in the cart. That makes sense. So, who's leading the way? They're the one that gives me survival checks while getting out of this.
Which ranger?
I mean, I could.
So you got it, Corbin.
I could lead the way.
I got it. No, you don't.
survival.
I got it.
I'm proficient in survival. Like that's,
Yeah, but you're so squishy. If a random dragon swoops in and blows you up, I mean, we're all gonna die, but
think
you
the
know, you're
dragon's
gonna be
hitting
more
all
dead
of
than the
us.
rest of us.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
Speak for yourself.
A 21 is good.
I rolled 21.
Yeah, so
We're
you
surviving.
you stay on track and you guys make it to let's say like around here. You've you know, if you go on top of the person, it's
Don't want-
difficult to
Yeah.
to get him back. So you navigate it well for the first day of travel. You find a place to stay and there's no problems over the night.
Sweet.
Give me another survival check. And you instantly wake up again.
You actually don't even need to sleep. You meditate for 4 hours. You're out.
So you make
It's
it.
weird.
You make it for the 25 miles that you guys can travel, and you're all kind of together forever. And are you traveling along the trail, or there's like a very clearly marked trail that is a well-traveled trail between Neverwinter that ultimately goes down to like I don't know where it goes, but it goes far south.
Coastline or trail?
I'll say, I think since we have a cart with us, it might be easier to go on the trail.
Trail and then off trail to the lighthouse. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you give me another. You don't have to give me a survival check for the trail travel. So you guys get down to here for the next day of travel. Again, no major, nothing happens overnight. And this is where you need to make a decision, because I don't know that you're going to be able to take the Vincent and the cart too well over to the coast, because this is not, there's no like direct road at this point. It would be navigating through a difficult terrain and stuff. It'll probably be slowed down.
All right, let's find a good place to stash Vincent.
Should we ditch someone's prize bull?
I was gonna say, maybe we should
no,
take it back and.
We don't need to stash him. Let's just try to go without him. You're great. You're doing great with survival. I was wrong, Ranger. You've proven me wrong. It's like
It's just
magic.
not a fighter. It's different.
Just because we can't shoot our bows very well.
You're a tracker, and I understand that now. I was confused.
So
I say I would worry about just leaving him here. I mean, that's
Don't
just
leave him.
right
Don't
for-
leave him.
Yeah,
Don't
I wouldn't leave him.
Don't leave them in the
Better off
water.
going back.
Tyre is drowning or
I'm
or
flying.
being-
Don't you worry about me. I'm getting all over the place.
I will take your privileges to move things away.
But I like moving stuff. All right. So we're taking the bull with us in the cart. I don't know if that's gonna make us walk slower or whatever. Up to Jay, I guess.
You better stop. Whoever's light blue, Kurt, I see you.
I didn't know I could draw.
And it's
I don't
very
know how
clear
much we
who it
can do.
is that drew. What I'm trying to convey
I'm red.
is that
We can't.
you can. You
Okay.
certainly can. Whatever dangers you may
Counter Vincent will be. Yeah.
you
We'll
could
protect
have
the-
some collateral damage to the things that you're traveling with vis-a-vis Vincent.
Yeah, we
If we
understand.
lose this bull, we don't get any money from doing this quest, even though we did all those things.
The 2 days we just spent doing this quest could go out the window.
Oh my God.
What harm is it to go back to Newfoundland, give him back, and then come back out? Other than 2 days.
I just
Let's
want-
roll.
Why are you rolling that for?
I wanted to see if I was even or odd.
Okay.
Nailed it.
I got odd.
Oh, you're so
But yeah,
odd.
my vote is we it would be nice to check out this lighthouse, but we can always drop off the bull, get paid, maybe resupply on whatever we might need to resupply on.
Probably
then come
level
back.
up.
I think leveling up's gonna happen anyways. But
Yeah, but that much sooner.
yeah.
But if we leave the bull like without being attended to, then we might wind up without a bull, and that would
Yeah.
probably be.
Does someone want to stay back with it while the rest of us check it out? Or do
That's
we
so
split?
fun.
Wants to miss the action.
Let's just go take it back, party poopers.
We
Okay.
don't have a cow. We have a bull.
But yeah, I guess that Newfoundland from here is probably the smarter move,
Yep.
knowing that we might actually kill off our bull and then not get paid anything.
I want to. I'm sorry if I've influenced a choice. I'm just merely. I want to make sure that you guys understand the potential.
Yes,
Like
the bull might die. We understand. Yes.
it might. But
Right? So
It
sorry.
as
might
long
not.
As long as you're conscious of it and you make decisions to make sure that it doesn't, then it won't.
Besides,
Just
don't
saying.
we want to check out B4?
No, it's not
Yeah.
coming to the next week, and I don't want to check out B4.
I don't want to see them. They're mean. If you guys want to risk it and go there, check it out with the bull. That's fine.
I think I like getting paid.
Let's go ahead. It's 10. It's almost time for people to turn into pumpkins. So let's just go to the town, and
Pumpkin.
That's so sad.
we'll start a new day.
There
You know, that's a perfect place to end our journey of despair and nothingness.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know what.
I start playing a
you
really-
are.
I start playing a really sad song.
Oh my God, Clovis!
You
pretty
play it
well,
really
too.
well though. So are you going back to the town?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going.
I'm sitting in the cart, and I'm just wherever Vincent decides to go, I'm going,
Okay.
and that's wherever anyone wants to go.
Going back to the town. I start walking towards Phandalin.
Tears well up in my eyes.
Vincent, hold
You'll
on.
still see the shipwrecks. Don't worry.
Yeah, we could still go there next time.
Vincent
We're gonna.
looks at Corbin walking away, and he turns his head back to Clovis longingly and listens. Well, why? Why are
I don't want this thing to talk.
Oh,
No, that's
uncomfortable.
creepy. We might have.
but Clovis, why
Kill Vincent.
going back to town?
It's possessed.
It looked like it was gonna be an adventure. Oh.
I just look at it and I say, it's because Corbin wants to turn you into glue.
Okay, I think that's reserved for horses. But
Not.
I guess we're going back to
scared.
Barthen's house. Okay.
Yeah, I want to get away from this thing as fast as possible.
Yeah.
This thing is terrifying.
Vincent, he lowers his head, his eyes look to the ground, and he slowly plods along the path back to New Phandalin.
Hey, you know what I just realized? Like when you're doing that nursery rhyme from like when you were a kid and your mom pulls on your toes and she says, "This little piggy went to market." Like that pig that goes to market, he's not going there to shop.
No, he is going to be butchered.
Oh.
Not going there.
Why are you gonna make it so dark?
He's not going there to shop. That is true.
No,
All nursery rhymes are creepy.
no.
fair.
So you guys make
His
it.
face was pretty creepy too.
You guys make it back to town without any major problems. It is evening. You guys traveled for the entire remainder of the day to make it back, and it's towards the end of the day. Most of the businesses have closed up shop. Of course, the inn will be open, and or you expect it to be, and as you have experienced in the past, you probably can drop by Harbin Westers for payment. And check the board if you were so inclined, but you're back in town.
Let's get rid of Vincent. This thing's scaring the hell out of me.
Yeah, I don't want to
It's
talk to
talking,
that
man.
thing.
Oh, Corbin, you can never get rid of me.
Oh God. I need an adult. Truly.
So, yeah, you've made a mortal enemy.
I have my hand axe in my hand the rest of this while we're in town. I'm scared of this cow.
It's not a cow, Corbin.
Oh, he doesn't have a cow. He has a bull.
My
And his head spins around.
God. I'm comfortable.
You drop him off to Barthen, and Barthen is very thankful. He says, "Oh, thank you so much. I've missed Vincent. He's always one to listen."
So chatty.
Um,
You might want to get that thing looked at.
Vincent? Oh, he's a great bull. He's always done a great job pulling whatever we need pulled. Never complains, and he's always just along for the ride. That's our Vincent. So, he's Vincent, as he's kind of like shooed over to his pen, or wherever bulls sleep. He like pokes his eyes back out around the corner at Corbin. And then he just kind of slowly goes around the corner.
Oh my god. I'm scared.
Yeah, so that's Vincent for you.
Barthen, just so you know, there's only one survivor up at that logging camp.
Oh, I don't really care. Those guys are they're just money to me. You got the signed agreement?
Yes.
Okay, well that's all I need. Give me the ledger. If the goods are delivered, I'm good with that. You guys did your job, as far as I'm concerned. Here, let me give you this. He writes down a little slip. He said, "You can go ahead and give that to the town master. He's the one that's gonna get you paid. So this means that I get paid, and I'm sure that this means you guys get paid too." And he hands you a little receipt.
All right. Thanks, Barthen.
No problem.
You cold-hearted.
Business, baby. It's
Did he have
business.
a letter from his brother too that was to not be opened.
That's for
For the town master.
yeah, that's for Harbin.
Okay.
So do you guys go over to Harbin?
Yeah.
The Harbin. Yep.
Still Harbin.
Head over there.
You add the L's in there.
Yeah, we just add extra
Harbin.
letters, whatever. No big deal. Okay, so Harbin's is as it is ought to be. Its door is closed, and you see lights on inside, and like as you approach, you see like the curtains kind of like they shudder like somebody's recently closed them, and they're still like waving, like he doesn't want you to see in.
It's still called twitching. I mean, it's
they're twitching.
It's
Is it
just because
called
we're on Twitch. You can still call the curtains twitching too. I mean, it's not. They're not mutually, exclusive.
Is that called twitching?
The curtains twitch, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. I don't know.
Never heard that before. Okay.
They're like, I was thinking of them as like kind of like waving
you mean?
into place, like the last few little wavers. They're
Maybe if
twitching.
it's a really, silky kind of.
They were starched, so they actually like twitch into place. They're very like. So he's you can hear him. He knows that you know that he's at the door, but he's not going to say the first word. It's a power move for him.
Harbin. Harbin.
You know
Right.
that's not my name, right?
No, I don't. Actually.
It's Harbin. And I know my voice is different each time, but I don't really remember for whatever reason. It's the one character.
Yeah.
You know what? He's gonna sound like his half brother. We're both from Jersey, from New York. Down south, from here,
down, yep.
Sounds up.
and that's canon. We're there. This is it. You have a receipt of delivered goods.
Yes, and we have a letter from your brother.
Oh, I don't usually get a letter from my brother. That's my half brother. That's nice. I guess maybe in his older age, he's getting a little bit more sentimental. Cares about family. That's nice. You gotta care about the family, cause you care about the family. The family will take care of you. You picking up what I'm laying down?
I got a mobster feeling over here.
It's a little on the nose, eh? So you give him the letter?
Yeah.
So he sees the receipt, and he slides a paper underneath for you guys. It has an envelope with your payment in it.
We all get 20 gold.
20 gold. And then you hear him opening I guess you probably you assume he's opening the letter and reading, because you hear the telltale Wester thing of like you can almost hear him mouthing the
muttering.
words. Yeah, he's reading it. He's all 12 are dead. Oh my god. So he's reading, and you hear him. Oh my god, you guys, is this for real?
Yeah.
Oh, it's for real. We saw all the nasty, bloody
Yeah.
pieces. Oh, disgusting.
Greg is dead.
His blood was very specific, though, so you can go find his blood if you want.
Oh my gosh, Tiber must be just crestfallen. He really liked Greg. Ugh. Well,
Yeah.
I guess I gotta find some more people to work the logging camp. But you got all those supplies up there, right?
Yep.
Okay,
got
that's all that really
supplies up
matters. Am I
there.
right?
Yep.
Well, not quite. There's some big old meanie heads that are probably gonna cause more trouble and kill the next bunch of guys that go there. But Tiber isn't going to want to back down. So yeah, I think you're just going to be sending his people to die.
Oh no, he's a survivor. You know us Westers, we are survivors. We will shelter in place for as long as it takes. I plan to be in here for the foreseeable future, staying as far away from anyone else until this dragon issue passes. Did you hear that New York has got some kind of a thing going on down south? I'm staying away from home. That's all I'm saying. I'm glad I'm up here in New Phandalin for the foreseeable future in my house, not leaving.
Well, this shelter in place character is remarkably prescient.
Yeah, no, it really worked out. I feel like this goof probably wouldn't have been as funny if you call it funny. Even a month ago, like, unless you were maybe in China. That's over to the east. I don't know if you are aware. So I know that my mirror it's a mirrored thing, so the east is actually that way on stream. So he gives you your money. He expresses that he'll have to find replacements for the logging camp. And he doesn't seem too concerned about your concern with regard to the followers of Talos that you believe to be behind the attack.
Okay.
Yeah, Fritz, you're out of frame on your camera on the
These
stream.
happen. So should we start heading back towards the lighthouse, or do you guys want to? Well, I think it's time to call it. But do you guys want to start heading towards the lighthouse now?
Well, we should probably sleep in the inn. I did pay for a room for the week.
Alrighty.
Sure, you guys want to go check out the inn
Yeah.
before heading to bed? So you approach the inn and you see that it is like, you noticed this as you came in, it is like full blown ready for a concert. Like, they have a ballyhoo light that's you shooting beams of light up into the air. Like, this is the biggest news that New Phandalin's probably ever had. And you enter the Stonehill Inn, and your senses are just, you're completely like knocked on your feet by how it looks. And you've got let me see if I can pull it up here. You see posters everywhere for this big concert that's coming for B4, and they're plastering every square inch of the building, and they look like this. So they're just all over the place.
Oh wow.
And it seems that they are going to be. Let me see if I can make it bigger. Yeah. So
You gotta put it up for the
Great
internet.
graphics.
You spent some time making that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Jake gave us all at 30 minutes.
So you see the poster for the B4, the band of 4 bards on their never AF tour. They're never AF tour.
After.
And it seems
my
like
God.
the midsummer tour dates are the 22nd day of the 7th month in New Phandalin, right where you are, which is a mere 5 days away. So,
and I can't help it. Like I'm actually like kind of excited. I'm trying to hide it from the group, but I am not doing a great job. I'm like really jazzed up to see because I know that like Lokius is like one of my favorites on the B4. You know, he's the one with the loot over his shoulder, and I'm just super. He's kind of like why I got into it, and I'm very excited. And so I'm really tired, and I kind of like I like rip the poster down like without anyone seeing, and like take it up to my bedroom. I fold it in fourths, and I'll even roll like a sleight of hand.
Sure.
Just like, yeah,
Yeah, you get it.
No
Nobody
one
sees
saw
you.
it. No one saw it unless they really needed to roll. And I tuck it into my shirt, and I'm like, okay. I was like, okay, I'll see you guys later. I'm going up to bed. Like, and but secretly I unfold it when I walk up the stairs, and I'm just so excited.
Well,
Only
Fangirling over
only
it.
Spangle, who knows me really well, would know that I'm actually probably.
I was just debating whether or not like Spangle would have already been like thinking to
Let's take it.
check your reaction.
Yeah, you can. I mean, you probably, yeah. I've talked about Lokius before in our travels.
so I think that's a fair enough time to call it for the night, and we went a couple minutes over, but that's what you have to look forward to in the next 5 days is the
boy.
big Never Af tour.
That's terrible.
B4 Never Af tour. It's no. I thought it was funny.
I see what you did there.
And that
That's
was when
fantastic.
we would have enough time to get to the lighthouse and back, since it's only about 2 days there and then 2 days back.
Yeah, it's
right?
gonna be close
Yeah.
with the lighthouse
Lightship?
hunting, lighthouse.
You'd probably be okay.
Yeah.
We'll see. You guys will have choices to make, that's for sure. Okay, cool. So we're gonna call it for the night for the D&D. We'll play some Overwatch and see if we can keep that big win streak going from last week.
Oh,
Oh yeah, when
man,
Anthony only
bro.
got 2 hours of sleep.
Is that
I
sarcasm?
screwed
I
up.
can't remember how we did.
Oh, we
Did we-
did
We were
poorly.
like 3-7, 3-8.
Yeah, it was
Ouch.
not good. So,
Not our best outing.
Did we level up?
you do indeed level up. So you guys can go ahead and level up your characters off stream. I expect you all to be level 4 by the time we come back. I believe it's 4, right? Or 3 right now. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
There's a couple little tiny housekeeping things that need to be done. Courtney, your character sheet
The
seemed like
beast.
that. Yeah, you need to. There's something wrong with the way you chose your archetype at level 3.
Chip
You're
fix.
I think we fixed it
Yeah,
earlier.
okay. Cool.
We
Does-
fiddled with it before you started the stream.
Gotcha.
And
Cool. The last time I had looked, it hadn't been done. So, sweet, cool. You've got a beast then maybe or something. And if you guys have any questions about things that you need to add to your character sheet or the way it should be done or anything like that, just make sure you're using the Character Mancer and doing the level up that way. It should make all the required fields be required and have you fill them in. So that is the preferred method for doing your level up. Use the Character Mancer. It is a wonderful tool that Roll20 has given us. So
Thank you.
quit. That would be my recommendation. So until next week, let's go play some Overwatch. Those that are gonna play Overwatch.
Enjoy.
Later, guys. We're gonna run.
See you guys.
We're gonna run
Courtney,
like a
Anthony.
5-minute AFK
I mean-
and then a 3-minute ad. All
Yeah.
that's going on. So we'll be
And they-
right back.
Anthony, I always forget.